How was the volume on that?
Yeah, that was fine.
Seemed fine to me.
All right.
It was beautiful. Thank you, man.
That one was a bit quiet.
Sorry if things sorry if things are a bit out of whack today.
That's fine.
Some
Isn't that
things-
2020 in a nutshell?
So yes, we're just going to,
Exactly.
we're just going to blame 2020 for everything. Everything you could possibly think goes wrong will go wrong this year.
Yeah.
So
No matter if it makes sense or not, it's 2020.
okay, so let me check.
This is how
Okay.
my 2020 has been going. Basically, any excuse for me to just be like,
I know, right?
crack
Okay,
open a cold boy with the ones. Wait, no, hang on.
All right.
so Donnie's just getting some things ready. So when he's ready in about 10 minutes, we will go over the entries, but obviously we will want to introduce ourselves. So we will start from the top to the bottom. Okay?
No, it's not okay. Spanner. No, go for it.
No.
Okay.
It's fine.
So if you just start, please. Aurora, please.
Huh?
I
You're
say
the top.
Yeah,
You're
you're going
introducing
to-
ourselves. Go.
Ah, fuck. Hello, so I'm Aurora, and I'm one of the judges this year, and I do some Sonic ROM hacking on my spare time, basically. I mean, I don't know what to tell about myself, to be honest. Just a judge. And making a lot of noise, sorry.
Okay. Next up, please.
Hi, I'm GWolf. I do stuff including the soundboard. And that's basically it for right now. I'm not really that involved in the hacking contest, but I'm here to provide sound effects.
He is here to provide a drummer. That's why he is here. That's literally his goal in this. Okay. Next up.
Do I really need an introduction? I'm.
Yeah,
Okay.
who are you?
Who are you and what have you done? I am MegaGWolf. I'm hosting the results show right now.
Like
There
you
you
have always done.
Oh, yeah. For how many years at this point?
2011, I think, or 2012.
Jesus.
Nearly been 10 years.
He's done the 2011 results show.
He's been here for 2,000 years.
After 2,000 years, I'm free.
Before Vord introduces himself, just see name in the chat. Why the 3 shots of Knuckles Emeralds want the background? That background's been not changed in a few years, so
Yeah, I know. It's
that's what-
big fishing thingy in there, or the big fishing
it's
derby
big
thing.
Fishing derby.
Sorry.
Oh my god, you got the best one in there, Sonic 2 Recreation. Brilliant.
Oh wow.
Shut up.
Okay, Vord, let's introduce yourself. You know what I am expecting from you, so please.
Well, today, of course, I'm just brought to you by the smooth, cold, refreshing taste of Carlsberg Lager. But somehow I get onto these every year. I'm not quite sure how, but I like ROM hacks, so it's all good. Yeah.
Okay, next up.
Hi, I'm Red Hot Sonic. I'm a retired Sonic hacker. I don't do Twitch at all, and I'm the best YouTube ever. That's it.
Okay.
I was
Best
expecting you to
YouTube.
be like, I have the best YouTube ever. My mum says so.
My mum says I'm cute.
I mean, RHS legitimately has had his mum on his YouTube.
Ah.
So
Yes, he
Yeah.
Oh
has.
yeah, that's true.
it was
I forgot.
was it the ZX Spectrum video, I think? I can't remember. Anyway, we've got under next is Ryan Tails channel. I'm not sure if he's talking.
He is deafened, but he is Ryan. He is the owner of Tails Channel. I got you, Ryan.
Bring
you.
you. Oh wait, no, that was.
Right across the threshold.
Yes, okay. Okay, after Ryan, we got Sam.
Who's that? Anyways, yes, hi, I am Sam Procrastinates. I procrastinate. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm just your regular neighborhood Sonic fan who makes Sonic videos. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Anyways.
I have to introduce myself. I'm a spanner. I'm a tool. I run this contest. I think I need to check my notes and just try to read my script. I'm an alien, apparently. And I haven't been an alien in ages.
You realise next to nobody is gonna get that.
I
don't you?
know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You wanna? Looks like we have time. You wanna explain the joke? I mean, we got some time.
You know the push the button game from? Can't remember if you were there yesterday.
Oh, from the Jackbox ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
We usually push the button on the alien reveal. Someone says, "I haven't been an alien in ages."
And the Nux fan instantly votes for them.
Right, okay. Finally, we've got Donnie.
Hey, I'm still fixing up the winners list.
Shut up, Donnie.
Oh no.
Okay.
Donnie's such a hard worker. He really
know.
is.
Yes.
You're a good
Alright,
man.
so we've got some time to fill, and I've still got a few things to say. One of the best things about this year is that the site didn't go down. So,
That's a bloody first, isn't it?
Yay!
I know. It's amazing.
we did, however, have the domain issue with Twitter because it keeps on saying it's spam. But we then got another domain, and it still works.
Still.
So, yes, that's good. We've got all your community votes in. They are being counted as we speak.
By counted, I mean I'm literally like organizing them all right
Yes.
now. Because...
We're not going to take a whole week for them to get counted.
Wow. Subtle.
Sort of.
Okay, so spoiler alert, MegaGWolf won everything. Thanks for watching.
Hey.
That's it. That's the end of the show. Goodbye.
And cut stream there. No.
G passes a brown paper envelope full of cash over to Donnie.
Thanks, bud.
Okay. Also, I just want to make a few things. Firstly, we will go through the results very shortly. Once Donnie has finished counting the money from the brown paper envelope. When there are entries that have won multiple trophies, we will go over all of them at once, with the exception of the top 3 trophies, and we will say whether or not these are judged or these are community trophies. The community trophies are obviously voted by the community. The judges are judged, and some trophies this year have been tied. It's just the way things are that we do have some ties that cannot be broken. So there may be multiple trophy winners in that regard.
Like I said, MegaGWolf won everything. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. And I'd also like to point out, if someone who's a judge has worked on an entry, they are not allowed to judge that entry. So just want to put that there as a reminder, because there have been some people that have said, because of some entries in this year, they do not judge those entries that they have worked on. Okay?
Okay. I
So-
have 2 things I want to say.
What was that
one-
enough in the brown envelope, or?
Yeah, nice. First thing is that just for the people who have arrived, who are my usuals, just want to quickly say that I don't have overlay stuff on. But if you do hear it, I'm going to try my best to tell it to sod off. And then, and then
That's what he thinks of your
Yeah.
donations.
And then secondly, I apologize. I completely fucking missed voting myself because I'll be honest, I was drinking both Friday and Saturday. So today I was a bit hungover and I didn't get a chance to do it.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, the
so
only thing I
so,
really have to say is that, well, after so many years of listening to G streams, I think that's the first time I've ever heard him say "sawed off."
Oh, yeah.
So he must be drunk.
Wow, okay.
I mean, to be fair, he's been doing this all week. Can you blame him?
Right? I'm just like, oh, Sonic.
Why would he be upset though? He won everything. I thought
That's
that was already
true.
settled.
He was drinking because he wasn't sure if the brown envelope would work or not. You know, he was dreading it. Okay, are you still needing some extra time or
5 more minutes.
5 minutes?
I'm starting
Okay.
to actually. I'm actually starting to see the end of the tunnel here.
See the end of this tunnel. Yeah, that's it.
Don't worry, I know the
So-
good question to save time. What is everyone's favorite Sonic game, and why is your opinion wrong? Here we go. Starting from the top.
Well, I mean, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite, definitely.
Yeah.
It's because I grew with Sonic 3, and I mean, I don't care as much for the Sonic and Knuckles levels, but it's still a good combination. So I'll go with that one.
My favorite is Sonic Eraser.
Ah,
Hmm.
Not the hack by Selby, by the way. The other one.
Oh.
the other app, SLB?
Sonic Eraser, as in the puzzle game.
Yes.
Sonic Schoolhouse.
By the way, just for anyone wondering, you can still download the entries at shc.zone, but they will go into the vault soon. So you can still access the entries and play them.
Dude,
I
that
know a lot
vault
of
is
people-
great.
Yeah, the vault is great. I'm just still disappointed we couldn't find the 2011 entries because that was when the whole contest week thing kind of started. And it would have been nice to get a complete set. But these things, just can't get everything in the world, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, for all I know, I could have some hidden on a hard drive somewhere. I have like 4 externals over the years. I'd have to plug them in.
Well, if you do get the time, I will message you what the file name is called, and if we can find that, you would be a lifesaver because we've been trying everything to get the file, and it's not been great, you know, because I just the vault is great as it is, but 2011 would really complete the set. So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's not really a qualification for a favorite Sonic game, but I have to say the Sonic 3 prototype, which will have been released 1 year ago on November 16th. Believe it or not.
Does it really? It doesn't seem like a year, but then this entire year is just been
Yeah, that's entire
one day
year.
after another.
Fuck everything the year.
Yeah.
And last
Really
week,
cool
I believe
one.
was October 26th was the 1 year anniversary of You Say
I mean, has everyone
and Salad Plain.
has anyone actually liked this year? I'll be honest. You know,
I have things I did like about it.
the toilet roll. No.
No.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I think we've done really good this year with the contest. I hope it can be better next year. We've got some good plans already for next year, so I would hope that would satisfy people.
Let's why don't we hear from the, let's do this. Why don't we hear from the chat? Like from the chat, do you guys have any recommendations from what you saw in the contest this year that you guys might want to see next year? Like any more entries from particular era from the Sonic series? Any other improvements you think you'd like to see? Changes in the format? I think that would be pretty helpful.
Well, we actually have a feedback form for that, so I can put it in MegaGWolf's channel, but I can't put it in the Tails channel because it would block the URL. Unless you could, I can send you the thing right now if you can try posting that there. But yeah, we always value people's feedback and see what we can do for next year. So please fill that in. Okay. Just sorry that we are a little delayed at the moment. Donnie's just finishing up on something.
I see. We're just blaming me for this.
No,
No, let's blame 2020.
We are blaming 2020.
Yeah.
Shit happened all the time. It's never gonna end, and you know, a lot of people are actually writing off 2021. So I mean, who knows what
2021 as well is a bit overkill.
We'll see what happens in 2021. You know, things can always change, but I think this year has been really. It's like the shit that comes out of novels is true now. It's movies. Wow.
I will say.
I don't want to get people demonetized, by the way. Sorry.
It's alright. Well, actually, yeah, I can't say. I don't know about YouTube stuff, but you can find on my end. I will say that my personal takeaway from this year was that everything seemed pretty stellar. Like, seemed fine. Like, all ran well. Like you say, the site was good and all the entertainment was good, except that Red Hot Sonic guy. I don't know about him.
This is gonna be a thing now.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, like, especially in like the contest entries, like I don't even know of an entry that I was like, yeah, on the fence about. Like, I pretty much liked everything. So,
well, to be fair, we didn't give you the whole bucket load of rejected entries. Otherwise, your opinion would have changed.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
There was a lot. I will admit that for me, usually I'm able to get through everything, but I feel like I missed out on a big chunk of stuff this year.
I mean, obviously this is the week that we do show people, but I know RHS is going to show some stuff that he missed on a separate stream. So I mean, if you've got stuff you want to show in a future thing, feel free. You know,
Yeah.
there's so many entries.
I think this year is my very first year I actually did not manage to get through all the contest entries.
Yeah.
And I think with UG also, I think you had a few streams you started like an hour or less late, so that's probably
That's true. Yeah.
How many
in other
entries?
words, it's all Spanner's fault.
Yes.
How many entries were there this year compared to last year? For like Sage, there was a huge number of entries.
Sage is a different kettle of fish. I mean, they had 200 or so entries. They had a lot of entries. They just didn't have the server capability to do that.
Well, I mean, not like for the streamers.
The story behind that server is like completely out of their control at the time.
Yeah,
they were getting the best package at the time, but and you know, they did everything they could. And
I'm not knocking Sage. I'm not knocking Sage. I think they just had way too many entries, and it just.
I don't know if it was the entries. I think it was just the overwhelming amount of traffic that website just kept getting.
See, this is the thing with us is we've had this. We've been waiting to set this up for a few years and just moving all the entries onto a separate server. And by doing that, it meant that we would reduce downtime and bandwidth issues and that. So we were able to keep things stable, and you know, hopefully, you know, we can keep on doing that, because it used to be an annual occurrence. On the Monday, you went to the site and you couldn't get on it.
Yeah, it was like you could count how many times it crashed and like make a game out of it.
And I am waiting for the traffic logs, by the way, so we'll find out who's been downloading everything and that. But I mean, it's just, I mean, that's the thing. Speaking of 2020, we had people ask me at the start of this whole thing, it's like, well, are you cancelling the SCC this year? I said, no, it's an online event, why would I cancel it? You know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, this shit is supposed to distract people from what's going on in the outside world. You know? And I hope that the Vault helped with that as well. You know, when everybody was, you know, stay home with IO and all that shit.
Quote, earwax.
2020.
Spanner, can you look at the community trophy list real quick? 'Cause I see a thing related to the media panel trophy. I see it listed twice on here.
Oh, 1 second.
Actually, I think I see it listed 3 times on here.
Okay, so with that is you see.
What is that, Oscar?
Oh no! What the heck?
I was just looking at my phone. I was like, what the hell is that going on up there on my screen?
Oh no!
Okay, it's just because what happened is that they were split. You see.
Oh god.
Oh, okay. They didn't have the labels.
No,
like-
they didn't have a top 3.
Okay, so it's just best voted 2D PC, best voted retro, best.
Yeah,
voted...
I've just sent.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry for that. Okay, we will start shortly. Don't worry. I hope everybody's been able to take a quick toilet break and all that. Okay.
All right. I'm almost done.
Almost done. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Usually we are on the ball with this, but 2020 happened, so
Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay. Right,
This is
so
very that Knuckles is really moving.
I would like to ask a question. What would people like to see next year in terms of entries? Is there anything in particular they'd like to see? If it's like something come back, or is it like if they've got an idea they'd like to see something be done, or do they want better quality of particular entries and so on? I'd be interested. I think personally, I keep on saying this every year. I really want to see more 8-bit hacks. We got one in this year. And obviously I think Mania Modern's going to increase as well. And I think everyone's going to, start getting better. I think we've got some good 3D entries in too, so it's going to be good.
I was really impressed by the many entries this year. Actually, I'd like to see more of that next year.
Mm-hmm. Just asking the chat as well. But yeah, it's quite a lot. It's true, 8-bit hacks are more complicated because of hardware limitations, but I just feel it's like a lot of people think we've already done a lot of the 16-bit, so it's time to go to 8-bit and go on from there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay.
We've reached that we don't know what else to say part of the
Yeah, part of that's like, I don't know.
I'm sorry if the stream overruns, by the way, but
We'll blame 2020.
we will blame 2020. The results are going to start shortly. We're just waiting for Donnie to.
2020.
God damn it.
But yeah. We are usually on the ball with this sort of stuff, but it's just everything throws a spanner in the works. Wink, wink.
Wah, 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 wah.
Okay. And also, I think the time zone thing, people got confused today about it, so I think it was a good idea to just delay the stream anyway, just so we got people in and all that sort of stuff. Okay. So, what we'll do is, Donnie, would you be able to say what was not awarded? If we can just get that out of the way.
I did finish that part of the list, so I could go ahead and say that.
Okay, so sometimes we can't award the trophies, and in the community you see it's called null vote. It's one of the best entries ever in the contest that appears every year. So null vote has won quite some trophies this year. So if you can read out what null vote went home with.
Alright. So, the categories that did not win any awards are Best Audio 3D judged. Best Team Entry Retro judged. Best Multiplayer Retro judged. Best Audio 3D judged. Best Fresh Concept using existing concepts as a backbone 3D judged. Most WTF 3D judged. Best Multiplayer Entry both in 2D PC, both in judged and community. Best Team Entry Community Retro. Best Multiplayer Community Retro. Most WTF Community Retro. Best Audio 3D Community.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the knuckles, sorry.
Most WTF Community 3D. And Best Fresh Concept using existing concepts as a backbone 3D in judged and community.
Damn.
That's quite a few. I'm so surprised.
Oh no.
Okay, so hopefully next year some of these awards can be filled. So, what do you think? Do you think Null Vote did really good this year?
I think so. Yeah, it's was one of my favorites, but a shame it didn't win anything better. You know, any more trophies.
Looks like Knuckles lost vertical hold.
Okay.
Yes.
Tanner, I think you typoed one of the categories wrong.
What is it?
Instead of most potential, it's moisty potential.
That's not a mistake. That is not a mistake. We're keeping it. That is now a staple for Sonic Hacking.
Moist. Okay.
Moisty potential.
Oh no.
Oh god. Okay.
Moist cave zone.
Are we able to proceed now? Now that we've almost...
Please.
I'm like only things that are left are like the first, second, and third categories at this point. So
You're good, Donnie.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I'm sure you can wrap it up easily. But yes, sorry for the delay today, by the way. I know some people get a little... when we first used to do these results show, they were known for being really long and stuff like that, but 2020, everybody.
Yep.
2020.
Blame 2020.
Blame 2020.
Everyone's probably been
Sometimes counting votes and voting in general, it can take a bit longer than what they say it will. It could take weeks and all that sort of stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at moisty potential.
It's been a very long summer.
Been a very long summer.
Which Sonic game had the most water?
Ooh.
See, now if this was Pokemon game, it would be easy because you just say Hoenn, but because it's
One question, by the way, G. How many green holes in the end was it?
I think it was something like 15 or 16.
15 or 16 green hills.
I think something like that.
Okay.
Well, I guess we've improved a little bit then.
Yeah, I remember one time it was a lot.
I think that was
Wasn't it like more than 30?
Yeah, it was more than 30, roughly.
Yeah.
That's why there's the green hill thing in the overlay, because of that.
Yeah.
Seeing it.
True, the labyrinth hack probably did have most of the water.
Okay. So we've not done any awards yet tonight, Shawnee. So I suppose while to wait for Donnie, has anyone got anything they want to show? They want to plug before we go on to the results? Does anyone...
I guess I will plug this. I know from on the official side, they are planning a charity event next month, I think on the 14th of November, on the official Sonic account. They'll be streaming for 12 hours. So if you guys want to support charity and, like Sonic the Hedgehog, obviously, I'm sure you guys all do.
It's not even next month now, actually. It's this month because it's first of November.
Oh, this month. Yeah, that's correct. November. Yeah.
Please don't
It is now Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Christmas
Okay, I agree with all that. I agree with all that, but I have one question. Who the hell likes Sonic the Hedgehog? What the?
That is also very true.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
no.
very overrated, I think.
Oh no!
Yeah. Is it
Okay.
like some blue kind of hedgehog or something? You know, cut down. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is Sonic right here. This one.
Okay. Yep, that's it.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's Sonic.
Yeah.
So just to,
Red
remind,
Sonic.
just to remind people, very shortly, Donnie will read out entries and what trophies have won. G will stream briefly the entry whilst we talk about it, and then we'll proceed to the next winner. Okay, so are we ready now?
I'm like, I think like a minute or two away from being
A
ready.
minute or two away. Okay.
Ha!
So G, what are you planning for
Head,
next week?
shoulders, knees, and toes.
What am I planning for? What?
Next week, what are you doing next week?
Next week, I'm probably going to take a break day or something because I've been streaming 7 days in a row, which is more than I usually do. And I very much was not doing any YouTube stuff while I did this, so I kind of need to catch up on that. Other than that, though, I don't know, probably just back to normal shenanigans. Nothing special this month.
Nice. What about you, RHS? Do you have anything in the pipeline?
Pretty much the same as G. No, I've been so busy at work. I've been so busy with the streams. I don't know how the hell I managed to get my video out in time yesterday. I've neglected my family so much this week, so I think that's why I'm just taking a break.
Oh, man, that
Do you
sounds
want to
horrible.
mention
Oh, no.
your video that you recently made?
I don't think that's the time or place to do that, is it?
Oh, we've got some time to fill.
I guess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I released a Halloween special of But Does It Work on Real Hardware yesterday on my YouTube channel. If you want to check that out, just look for Red Hot Sonic on YouTube. There you go.
Yeah,
Actually, I have a
I don't feel comfortable doing that on G's Twitch channel.
Nah,
He
I
might
don't
be
give a fuck.
sat
Go
there
for it.
right now. How dare he advertise himself?
Nah, I give a fuck. That it's fine. Go ahead for it.
Red Hot, do you work on original hardware? That's the question.
Oh,
So you
you have to ask my wife that one.
Wait, here we go. Hang on. I got an idea.
Oh no.
Wait, how
That's a really good. It's one of those sentences right
There
up
you
there
go.
with "Hold my beer."
There was ages ago, Sinister made a joke page of the Red Hot hacking contest.
Oh,
There's an
nice.
image somewhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all I'm doing now is adding the adding the credit of the creators of some of these entries to the list, and then I'm done.
Okay. Sorry for the delay, people. By the way, and I know I will get people shouting at me after this, but
Oh yes.
didn't do it.
Well, I mean, we have some excuse for this, you know.
Yeah, 2020.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm moving as fast as I can.
2020.
Yes.
Donnie, anything for you? Is there any thing you want to plug?
Plug my Twitter is at SSF1991. I recently have been posting a few things about Pokemon though, so you know.
Nice. So when are you streaming Sonic Pinball on Stadium?
Well, I streamed Sonic Spinball on the 20th anniversary stream on the 24th, I think. So I've already done Spinball. So
What about Pinball Party?
eventually, I guess I still need to finish that for YouTube actually, but
Nice.
When are we having the Mean Bean hacking contest?
Oh. Well,
Yeehaw!
we would need to ask someone to come in and judge that and give us his evaluations and so on. Mean Bean hacking contest. I still need to finish Puyo Pro Tetris, by the way. They're making another one, by the way. Puyo Pro Tetris 2.
And it's definitely a sequel, and
Nice.
not an update.
Definitely a sequel. Okay.
Why did you leave the damn names, the creator names? There's so many of these.
I had to rush and send things to Tails' channel. And it's just also, you would basically just do a find and replace.
Oh, okay.
I do apologize.
It's fine. It's fine. That's
And
why I'm here
sorry to
editing.
other people in here as well. You know, they've been taking their time, and it's like they're gonna be here like 6 hours later.
Well, I mean,
RHS, do you have work in the morning?
Yes. I have work every day, you know this.
Why aren't you working right now? Get back to work.
I don't work 24/7.
You now.
You should.
the only one that works 24/7 is Sinusu. I thought we established this.
That's very true.
Great, now I feel bad.
Yay.
So what was everybody's favourite hack in the chat, by the way, this year? What was our favourite entry?
Novo.
Novo.
Yeah, no.
Here, I'm gonna put this in the media panel. Put this on the stream. It'll get people excited for a while.
Oh, God, what? No, I'm good.
Oh.
I don't like the sound of that. When I hear "oh no" or just some variation thereof, I immediately like.
Oh no. You okay?
Right, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to miss this part. I've got to disappear.
Bye.
I'll catch you later.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
Oh, later.
Okay.
Well.
Okay, let's. I know.
Suddenly, Blue Knuckles.
Okay.
Oh my God! What are you doing?
Anything.
Well, don't.
Okay.
Was there more 2D entries this time around than, or was there less 3D entries this time around than usual by any chance?
Let me check. There were in the contest. Doesn't tell me the number when I filter them, but yeah, there wasn't a lot of 3D entries in the contest. I think there was a lot more in the expo. But you know, we're going to try and improve the 3D output next
I will
year.
say, it was quite impressive the amount of forces ones we have, because it was they were actually quite good. A lot of the forces ones, and you know, as someone who personally didn't enjoy Forces, the original base game, I found quite a bit of enjoyment from a lot of the hacks we've seen this year. So honestly, kudos to those that made those 3D ones out of Forces, especially the Chaos Boss fight. That was really good.
Right. Fuck it. So,
Let's go.
Let me post the paste bin. Let me know. Go through the whole list. Make sure everything's a-okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. So alright, if you can just start with announcing with we'll leave the ties for now. So just after the ties, please, Donnie. If you announce who has won what, and G will stream.
Okay, so I'm assuming I'm going to be reading the
Yes.
awards for entries that have won one award, one trophy.
Or multiple. Like we always do.
Well, judging by the way I have the list formatted.
Okay. I think what to do is I don't wanna.
Oh my God! Squeak!
Jesus.
What's going on?
Okay, anyway. This is how we do it. Okay, I don't. I think you're just a bit disoriented. So we're going to start with the most WTF In the retro section, they won the judged and the community for this. It is Sonic U the Cube Hog by CLDM 2001.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to check that as well. Most WTF. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Check for a minute. So check something.
First trophy reason already.
Okay. This is only the community winner, by the way, not the retro. The retro someone else. Okay.
The very first trophy you read and already there's a
We've already gotten a great start.
Protestable strand.
Okay, so what one did this win?
Community WTF.
Community WTF. Okay.
CTF.
Is my controller not working now? What? What? Oh, did I not have this emulator open when I...
I'm just gonna realize I actually don't have the stream open.
Yeah.
So my original thought when I played this hack here was Geometry Dash. I don't know how many of you guys tried Geometry Dash before on iOS.
I have actually.
Yeah. You know, this was actually a pretty addicting game to get into. It's like it really does play kind of like a mobile game where it's like you die but you have to want to try again.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting.
The game itself is really fun, but this didn't quite feel like it.
Yeah, I think the difference with this game versus a lot of the games we would see in this format is usually with a game like this, and I mentioned this during my stream, usually the obstacles are in sync with the music. So I was hoping that if they were going to do this, that the obstacles would be in sync with the music of Green Hill Zone, but it wasn't. And maybe we could do maybe for like next year if these guys want to give it another shot to try to move the obstacles to be more in sync with the music. I think that would help a lot of people out to like not die so much.
That's true, but the physics also feel like they just don't feel like the game itself, I think, and it's just, it feels kind of awkward in a way. It's a shame.
It's kind of weird that Sonic slows down when he jumps.
When he jumps.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying Sonic is not a perfect square, and honestly, it bothers me a tiny bit.
I'd like to apologize for making a mistake earlier. This only won one trophy, and this won the most WTF community trophy in the retro section. Okay.
Okay, so for the list spanner, I have not awarded a top since I was first. I had ties listed next. Then I have a category for I had the area for games that only won a single trophy, not counting the top 3. That doesn't necessarily mean anything that's already been out is in the top 3 or not. I'm just letting Spanner know. Then I have games that won multiple trophies, not counting the top 3s. And then I have judged top 3, retro, 3D, 2D PC, and overall.
Okay.
And for community, I have retro, 3D, 2D PC, and overall.
Okay.
Do you want judged? Do you want community before judged or after judged?
I want the top 3 at the bottom. That's it.
No, I mean in that area at the bottom. Do you want?
No, just leave the rest.
Okay.
Anyway, is there any further comments for this entry? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
I'm bad at it.
You're bad at it.
So, everybody seems to be bad at it.
Yeah,
everybody seems to struggle with this one as well.
So I think we should move on to the next entry then. I think what we'll do next is this is the best fresh concept using existing concepts as a backbone. It's in the 2D PC and it's a judged winner. It is Knuckles Emerald Hunt Mania by Blue Streak Mod.
Hang on. I know I had this open. Knuckles
I'm
Emerald.
sorry if you're like jumping all over the place, please.
That's fine. I just with Mania, I'm gonna have to quickly do some sound leveling. Sandwich.
Yes.
So how are y'all doing today?
Good.
Doing fine.
Fine here. I just want to say hi to everybody. This is Super Egg. I'm waiting to see what the next hack is.
Yeah, hang on. There we go. And that should any day now. There we go.
So, there it is.
All right then.
I do apologise that things are a bit off today. We usually are in a better position.
Well, it can
So-
be like that sometimes.
So this is Knuckles Emerald. This is Knuckles Emerald Hunt Mania. It's Knuckles Emerald Hunt, but in Hunt Mania. It's pretty good, although one thing that really does annoy me is the lack of the radar sounds. And also, I don't think there's a monitor at the end that you can go back to the level.
You can
There's a
press some
button
button
you can press,
to
yeah.
Yeah.
I had problems where if I click on the away from the game and back into the game, it would sometimes do it too.
Yeah.
And that was really
I
annoying.
would have preferred like a monitor that just warped to the start of the level.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
you mentioned, one of my main, like you mentioned, I think the radar sound would have really helped this out, so we don't have to constantly, pay attention to the radar down below, which is, out of the way of where you're looking. And another, one thing that I do want to bring up about this, that I think would have helped, is because I feel like the range for the green and the yellow was just maybe a little too big. I think it was really hard, to find exactly where the emerald is, because that emerald or the radar for me would stay yellow for a long time, and I'm moving everywhere. Right. So I don't know. One of my suggestions was that there was more of a gradient to the radar. Maybe instead of 3 colors, we'll get 5, and it gets warmer and warmer and warmer. That way, you get a bit more accuracy on where you should go. I don't know why, because I feel like I didn't need that in the 3D games, but for some reason with Mania I had more trouble.
Well, you could because this is Mania, you could just use smooth color anyway. You don't have to just limit yourself to a few select ones.
Yeah.
I also think with this entry, the radar needs to be a bit more accurate, because when it's really red, it could be somewhere completely down at the bottom of that level. I just find it difficult to find some emeralds at times.
Yeah. Something I also noticed that was a problem is that sometimes emeralds would be placed above a death fit, and because you have collision on it, you can't actually grab onto a wall anymore, so it made it really difficult to get some emeralds.
Is radar only accounting for it? Because I'm not sure. The person that probably could answer that isn't in the channel, so sorry about that. Once you're done with the stage, I think we'll move on to the next entry. Is there any other comments for the entry for people?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'll assume G, you did play the Sandwich mod version of this?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I think it's up, and I don't know if I can be bothered to go up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sandwich.
What? Wait, what?
So what did everyone else think of this entry?
Where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald?
It's actually the third one,
It's
but
fun.
Alright. Picky. What? Where?
See, this is what I'm saying. It's just it's really hard to get this.
The level layout sometimes isn't the best for this kind of gameplay.
Yeah, I think the that's why I mentioned like I think more of a gradient on the radar would have helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna move on. I don't know where this is.
Okay, let's move on then. So the next, which is the most entertaining 2D PC judged entry, is Motorbug and Sonic Mania by
not the Mania.
I've
Sounds like we're a little off, but
yeah.
good.
Motorbug.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a now. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is a yearly entry, correct?
I think it was in the expo before.
Mm. Yeah, this is just a very very charming entry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was based on a hack called Motorbug and Sonic 1. It's in Mania now. Pretty good.
Gotta let him do his usual thing.
Yeah. Are you going to see it's a chemical plant thing?
They see me rolling. They hate me.
Beautiful sprite work.
Yeah, it is really beautiful. Looks really I think even Mania you can do better sprites, but it's like I think they used the Mania's ability to have better graphics for advantage here. It's really cool.
Drop dash I think really helps with the ability to actually play this as something resembling minutes
Summer
rather
game?
than years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will definitely say this. Playing this was a whole lot more funnier in the Mania than the original. The original was funny for about 3 seconds, so you realize, man, this is friggin' slow.
And of course you got Super Motorbug as well.
Of course.
Oh, so question, because I missed out on the rule book. Can I say the F word in this chat?
Yeah, you're good.
Probably. I was gonna say probably not, since this is streaming on Tails channel as well.
Oh, is that a thing?
Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's
Well, I don't know what Tails are a channel, so.
So basically, just imagine like the crossover announcement, like Smash Ultimate X so-and-so game, but now just imagine MegaGWolf X Tails channel, and the Tails channel just flashes on the screen.
Oh,
Jesus.
he's a pretty cool guy.
So what does everybody think of this entry? Any other comments?
Look at him go.
I think Polygon Jim would be proud, but also being Polygon Jim, he'd probably want a more less family-friendly approach to this.
Well, I believe this one is it this one that has a lock-on that you may be able to play as the Motorbug and other mods?
Yeah.
Yep. So if
Lock-on technology.
So if someone makes a not safe for work mod, they can lock on the Motorbug, and that's gonna for you.
And don't y'all even question how that happened. I see what y'all post. Y'all like Simon at least, how dare you?
Oh no.
Okay.
I think it's kind of I mean, it says on the page that it's kind of a tribute to the Motorbug in Sonic 1, and I mean, if you take from that angle, it's kind of weird that he can move fast without speed shoes, so...
I mean, it's a tribute, but like I said, if this was Polygon Jim,
I mean, I didn't know him personally, so I can't really comment on that.
Yep.
Wow, y'all guys are kind of really quiet and reserved. What's wrong today? Is this a sad day because this is the last day of the contest?
Blank 2020?
Yeah, so that.
2020.
Yeah.
2020.
Jeez. All right, let's liven this up. All right, boys. What's our next entry? Come on.
No, let the motorbug get the thing drip on its head. We're almost there.
Oh yeah. Oh. He's just like, oh.
He's just there. Oh.
Just
Oh my god!
Eggman's like, Motorbug, why aren't you collecting the taxes for my IRS? Get out of here!
Fuck's sake.
Hey.
Wow.
Okay. So next up, it is the most WTF retro judged entry. The winner is Sonic 2 Tail Explosion by GT Cooper.
Whoever Mania decides it wants to not crash.
There's a still image of Sonic Q, the Cube Hog again.
Yeah.
Is this your was it Yip? What is that Antu
Yeah.
place? Yeah, is that your Yip?
Explosion. Where's that? Where is that? There it is.
It's in a folder, probably labeled as Tail
Thanks.
Explosion.
You're really helpful.
Anytime. I'm so glad I'm here.
It's no use.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Can't
GT
wait.
Koopa!
Can't wait for tails to explode all over. Wait.
Whoa.
No, stop.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
Demonetized.
Family friendly stream,
We don't need in-child enthusiasts in this stream, thank you.
Like, if I made this entry, there would be a lot more things to this. But
I'm sure there will.
Yeah.
There'd be the whole evading you're paying your taxes bit, which honestly, guys, fellow hackers, please, can you make a hack where Sonic evades the IRS? It's 2020.
You make the hack. You are good at hacking.
No,
Come on, you can make it.
Yeah.
No, I'm too lazy for that.
What's the funny thing?
I want a Sonic mod or hack where he's a Uber Eats driver.
Now, see, I take that to offense. Wait though. Does Sonic get to drive as an Uber Eats driver? Does he get to drive through Ghetto Hill Zone though?
He drives everywhere.
That's kind of lame then.
Right, so basically the point of this, I think it was GT Cooper that made a hack before called was it Lose Tails and
Tails
Else?
or else, yeah.
So
Yes.
this is a different one. It's not only the fact you've got to lose Tails, he's also going to blow up. And those fireballs can hit you, but you can avoid them by having a shield. You can also make sure you lose Tails. And one of the best levels is Sky Chase Zone.
Okay, yes.
That's fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, Tails really blows in this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
Let's
Was
see
that
someone in the
was
chat.
that?
Don't
is,
get initially, yes.
You know what? I'm reading the chat. Horizon Wells Productions.
yes,
I like
yes.
it. I'll give you props. You're pretty funny.
Yeah. Okay. So does anyone else got any comments on this so we can move on?
I mean, Tails becomes the thing that everybody hates most.
What is the lore behind why Tails suddenly keeps exploding? Is that explained?
Yeah, I need the deep lore.
I mean, I know the lore. I talked to GT Koopa about this, and the lore is that Tails went to the Indian restaurant the other night and had a frick ton of curry, like just the most explosive. And then he decided for a late night snack he'd have some Taco Bell double crunch wraps, and it's just what can you do?
I like there's the alternate explanation in chat from Nat the Porcupine is that his jetpack malfunctioned. Yeah, pretty rare just here to hear that.
Oh boy.
So can Tails' explosions hurt the boss though, or can it just hurt Sonic?
It doesn't spawn.
Yeah, Tails is gone by the boss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just gave up.
I mean, okay, nice.
I thought I saw footage of him in Death Egg. I thought he was around for the Metal Sonic boss.
No. Oh, look, the fireballs coming out of the...
Yeah, you got there too late. I think
Oh, no.
what would have been great is if this was titled "You Called Him Miles for the Last Time," something like that.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
I agree.
I'm so glad.
I relate to that chair on a spiritual level.
I'm so glad. Honestly, I was hoping to jump into a Johnny stream this week and let him feel the power of the chair, because I know he'd appreciate the oh-so satisfying squeak of a chair through a Discord call.
Okay. The next one, we'll keep it to the hack, because the next one after, there will be not a hack. This one, the best level design retro, the best level design retro community award. It was Sonic 2 Return to Westside Island by D.A.
Yes! Hey. Oh my god, thank the Lord, let me tell you. Wait.
I think he's happy.
No, yeah, can I start this discussion about this hack, please?
Go on.
Oh my Lord, listen guys. I rarely talk about level design, but I love level design. Literally, level design is one of my most favorite topics in any like Sonic discussion, and this hack has it in spades. Every path, like I literally was playing this hack for 4 hours straight earlier today, because I hadn't played it yet, and I completely missed it, and I was like, what the frick is this? So I played it, and literally I could not put it down. I had like 2 other hacks I wanted to play, but then I was like, wait, I've been playing for 4 hours. I have to stop. And I love it so much. The level design is great. Like here, I thought if he'd fall down, he'd die, but no, there's another path. And it's like this throughout the entire hack. I was like, wow, D.A. Gardner knows his level design. Honestly, and this is going to be a very, very spicy take, I found this hack more enjoyable than Sonic Metal Rebooted. Which is insane.
Let it go, man. Just let it go.
I cannot! I'm just saying, though. Still, though, this hack, I enjoyed it very thoroughly, and I'm glad I was able to finish it.
Yep. D.A. Gardner's always been really good with his level layouts.
Yeah.
So, it's good that he does get a trophy.
Yeah, something about this hack that I noticed that is there's a lot of paths and they're really well laid out, but the paths themselves, like a lot of them feel, at least to me, felt like just hold down to win kind of thing. So it wasn't my favorite, but I mean it's not like it's really bad, but it wasn't something I enjoyed as much.
Yeah, there's one thing that I found a lot of people in my close next circle. There's some friends of mine that like Sonic 1 more than Sonic 2, and I ask them why. It's and they said because of that, where they feel like, you know, with more Sonic 2-ish level design, you just kind of hold right and hold down, and Sonic will just kind of just keep going. And I found that while you were right that there is a good amount of alternate pathways in this, I do feel like there isn't a whole lot to really stop you other than that right there, like the fish. I think that it is good in having the ability for you to go wherever you want. I think putting a bit more platforms in there wouldn't hurt it.
Yeah, it felt like the levels are longer, but there's like less things to do than in the original.
I mean, for me personally, like when I play a Sonic game, you know, like I like most like a standard story, not necessarily hacks. You know, usually the idea is to kind of hold right to win and maybe explore on a second round. But when I played this, like there's so many different areas where I'm like, wait, there's something. It looks like there's something over here, some other path. Because for me, when it comes to Sonic, unless it's Sonic 3, there's not much extra goodies to have. Like, unless you're really bad, you don't need extra lives.
Yeah.
I mean, rings are rings. But like, I think it's just the pleasure going, wait a second, there's another way to get to the end, and I think maybe that just might be just different perspectives on how, you know, we all look at Sonic games. Yeah. For me, like, I love speed, but also like, we're like, let's go see what else is going on. Like, what's under this little, you know, waterfall, or you know, what's under this envelope? It's the IRS.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the way the levels were designed, like most of the time, I just went so fast I didn't actually see anything before it already went past me. So I didn't feel like I really had an incentive to explore.
Okay.
I like it.
Sorry, we.
Do you have anything to say, Donnie?
I accidentally had listed this trophy win twice, and
winners list deserves 2 trophies.
No, it was the same trophy but listed twice because I'm a dumb.
Oh my god! It won the trophy and the same trophy.
Hey,
surely
really won the trophy.
Hello.
Guess who's here? Hello.
Hello.
Is that Mark?
It is Sinisu. Hello.
Yes, he's defraid my screen to him, and he's probably thinking, oh dear.
I do apologise. I have been away for the evening and I've been drinking, so if I sound drunk, I do apologise.
The second half of this chat's been drinking.
No, I did all my drinking yesterday. I'm not doing any today.
It's all been good. I'm the gin and the vodka, so it's all been good.
Alright,
are you gonna share, or are you gonna be greedy witch about it? I remember I can't say cuss words, so I gotta find alternatives apparently.
Really?
That was not a stipulation I was told about to begin with, but apparently that's a thing.
Really? This is one of your streams, G. Why would that be a thing?
Because Tails channel.
Oh, sod that.
Yeah, Ryan. Gosh.
Why do you have such a good audience,
I'd say anything's good as long as we don't say N, okay? So Super Egg, don't.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you a hard nope on that one.
Exactly.
So,
that's an N word right there. You can't say that.
It's a
No, I didn't even start this. This is what you get. This is what you.
Wait, what trophy are we on? I'm curious.
The only trophy that matters, the one the DA Garden won.
Best level design.
Wow. Very nice. Very nice.
The one that is more fun than Rebooted.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That wasn't that.
Let it go. Just let it go.
I can never let it go.
I'll say this: DA Garden's level designs always impress me.
Yes.
DA Garden should be.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, we gotta do that stupid thing that all Sonic fans do. Sega, hire this man immediately.
Hire this man, Sega.
Hire this man, Sega. Yeah.
But yes, and also we do need an emergency.
Really?
Of an emergency button. For next year.
Oh really? No.
Really.
Well, you should. I'm sorry. You need to be more decisive as judges, then. Jesus.
Can I come back? I swear I'll judge fairly and as not an asshole as much as possible.
No, go away.
No. Never.
Y'all act like you wouldn't let me back on, but we both know.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's because we're a family here. And also because I pay rent on the... I mean, yeah, but also I paid the rent on the building.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, it costs a lot of money. And actually, it's in Texas, so it doesn't cost that much, but still.
Are you going to be using your Uber Eats money to renew one of the domains this year?
Listen, I pay the rent. I don't pay the internet.
To be fair, I might be. We need to discuss whether I'm going to allow the. Considering we're now on shc.zone, if we're going to keep sonichacking.org for.
I think we should just keep it because.
I'll keep it for another year. Next year we can let it drop.
I don't know about it. It's just because
maybe save the admin till after the results.
Yes. I just think we should just keep the domain. I mean, how long did s2beta.org last for?
Not long.
Robert.com.
Anyway, let's carry on.
Right, okay, so next up, we've got trophies to announce. So we've played enough for this, and it's now time for the best level design 3D judged, most potential 3D community, and best level design 3D community. It goes to Sonic Forces Reimagined demo by Brandon J.
Yay!
I've got bad news.
Yay!
Is it bad news that I should just give you a video?
Yes, please.
Quick! Where's the video? Quickly!
Quickly! These guys won't know you're playing a video and not the actual.
Yeah, just give me, and then I'll put it on screen.
You guys are ruining my immersion.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, he's not got a video. So I mean, he's got screenshots, but.
So we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll just talk about it. Do you not want
I'll find the video. Hold on. I'm sure there's one somewhere.
We will talk about it and immerse you guys in the magical world that is Sonic Forces Reimagined.
Yes.
So, first you start the game, and you see a magical screenshot of the Sega logo. You hear, Sega!
Hey,
And you're like, oh.
Hey, here's a YouTube video.
Thanks. Hang on a minute.
That's good.
Oh, he's got the game working, boys. He's about ready to show us gameplay.
Oh yeah! Well, oh my god! Yeah, I quickly reinstalled it, even though I totally should have said I installed it.
Just keep it muted. It'll be fine.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
I swear it's water.
To be fair, a ton of water now.
Sure.
I like how Knuckles is just staring at the Sonic Hacking Contest logo like...
That's Knuckles.
Yes, Knuckles.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Knuckles is just looking at the logo like, these fucking...
Oh my god. Wait, oh right, it's still in like 240. Hang on, there we go.
Hold on, he's got to turn up his graphics card. There we go. I'm so glad you changed the quality from low to high.
Yeah.
Are you using the RTX 3090 on your computer to stream this game, to play this game?
And I was told to mute it, so maybe someone's talking. I don't know.
I had
the entire cast is talking. I think it's for the best.
I had absolutely no idea that MegaGWolf's real name was Xavier Clank. I'm very impressed.
I mean, just the logo on the bottom. Whoops, never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Well, footage provided by this. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about the thing.
Yes, let's talk about the game. Yes. So, reimagine Sonic Forces level. I thought these were actually pretty good for Sonic Forces.
That's not saying much.
To see. It was nice for something that's a little bit different. They felt playable. They actually felt worthy of the 3D game. I actually really did enjoy it because it was something a bit different.
All right then.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, I appreciate. I really do appreciate their attempt at trying to bring these levels to a reasonable time. I know what they were trying to do, and I think the beginning of the levels where they added they usually on the beginning of the levels, from what I remember, they added like an extra section, and I like those parts. I think it's just the part that makes me kind of go is the rest that is just Sonic Forces. Part of me questions how these would play if it was running off generations. I don't know if it's even possible, but
I would be curious to see putting the Forces levels or even these levels into generations and seeing just how different they play.
Right. Yeah. And one of the I will say I do enjoy the beginning sections of each part of these. I think they do a good job at keeping the pace and adding a little extra section, like an extra 30 seconds or an extra minute. But I think they did a bit of padding, a bit too much padding in sections like this part he's on right now. I feel like they may have made it, again, trying to pad out the level to try to simulate a level that'll be at a reasonable. I think it kind of loses the idea of what Sonic proper design. But I think for the most part, it's pretty good at what it tries to do. I think just the part might suffer a little bit at times.
It felt like an improvement on Forces, but at the same time, it still could be better. It still feels like one of those things that there is a lot of potential here.
Right. Yeah.
I might be experiencing buffering because my net's being bad right now.
It's because he turned off RTX, boys. Anyways.
Oh no.
I feel what you mean, Sam. I mean, like it extended out the level, but like at the same token, they extended out in some places where it's like this did not need to be extended out.
Yeah, and platforming, and when you add more platforms to kind of at the level, but you're platforming with the Forces physics, it's like a double-edged sword there. You're trying to pad a level to make it longer, but the problem is that I have to play with this physics more. So if we could kind of get a mixture of the classic Sonic improvement mod that improves the physics and also add more to the levels, then I think we'll find something that'll be really enjoyable. But for the most part, for what this is and what it's trying to do, I think it gets the job done.
Yep.
Did you disable the overlay, G? Sorry to say. Because it looks
Huh?
like it's not connecting to the
Yeah, I turned it off.
Oh, okay. Okay, that explains it then.
Are you disappointed?
No, I was curious as to why it was disconnected. That was all.
Okay. Okay, so after that, the next one is the best multiplayer entry 3D, both judge and community goes to so PG Sonic Heroes Extended Multiplayer Edition by Donut Stop Gaming.
Oh, hey.
Yay!
Let me... Extended Multiplayer Edition. Okay, let me just load up this game.
Yep.
I swear, Dad, he's totally doing it this time.
Thank you, Spanner, for providing, loading up this game.
Yes, the assistance required.
Yep.
It's no use.
That's some good liquid Coca-Cola.
And I always mention one thing. Come on, Sega, sort your shit out. Put Heroes on Steam. Okay.
Hire this man, Sega.
Did we skip one, by the way? I'm just thinking that we might have skipped one.
Did we?
The best.
No, because it's Donnie added that to the wrong list. It's because that one's so we haven't forgot about that one.
Don't worry. It's just Donnie being Donnie.
Oh, I probably
okay, so that's fair. Let's just blame our favorite thing.
No, we're just blaming Donnie like we usually do. Fucking.
What?
Whoops.
I always find it interesting when people mod and change the more like what's the word? Unconventional.
I was like mundane things, but
yeah, no, just like you'd think like who would be able to actually like make the most out of a hack like this, but I can still appreciate the effort, and now it exists and people can enjoy it if they can.
I mean, definitely, this is what Jesus would have wanted, so yeah, I feel it.
Okay, yeah.
No, I understand what you mean. It's a game that not many people will play, or at least retain the ability to play. They've played it once, they don't want to play it again. There's a lot of controversy around this game. So seeing someone take this game, trying to improve it, trying to make something out of it, it's one of those things that not many people might be going back to. So again, it's interesting to see. In the
yeah, I appreciate the effort on that.
6 hacks. It's kind of like, well, why?
Yeah. I mean, if somebody could legitimately make a hack fixes makes the physics more akin to Sonic Adventure 2, I think I would be very, very hard pressed to be upset about it.
But no, this was a nice little thing to see, a little bit of an extension to the multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
And it's a part of Heroes that a lot of people don't play, so actually being able to focus on it, to actually play it, it's good fun. It's a good little bit of fun.
Who here wants to do a multiplayer Sonic Heroes right now? Let's go.
It would be a headache to set up.
I know. I'm joking. I'm a butthole, but I'm not like evil. Come on.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
I mean, I don't know, man. The government says otherwise, but who knows?
Okay. Has anyone got any other comments, or can we move on?
Annihilate charge! Annihilate charge! Annihilate charge!
Fire! Fire!
Worthless consumer models! Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. So the next winner, most improved 2D PC judge and community goes to MMXX Mania by Troop Sushi and Codename Gamma.
Awesome.
Okay.
I need to look it up.
I'll give that a clap.
Amy Mania.
Well, so here I do want to apologise. We were supposed to add the best character trophy back this year. It slipped our mind.
The big trophy?
You said Amy Mania, yeah?
It's Amy Mania, yeah.
Okay.
One
second.
There's a lot of community. So there's just a lot of character entries this year, and it's
yeah.
We really need to add the trophy back.
Do we though?
Well, with
I think it's one of the things where it is very situational. It's like this year there weren't a lot of team entries for some of the categories, so maybe some of those trophies should have disappeared. And again, other trophies brought about. Again, it's one of those things that we need to look at with a little bit more time. I actually really enjoyed this. It's nice to see Mania with character mods in this. We see character mods every year for like the Mega Drive games a lot. But actually seeing this in Mania, seeing a whole new character and whole new moves and everything else with it, it is wonderful to see.
Yeah, this was really a breath of fresh air. I really liked the sprites in this was absolutely like just beautiful. You know, her moveset is actually pretty damn well done. You know, usually with Mania with Amy in the advanced games, her moveset would feel very limited. You would feel like you have a handicap the entire time because you can't just jump on enemies. But in this, I didn't quite feel that as much. I think they did a good job at letting her be her own character without, you know, feeling like she's, you know, like, oh, she's not Sonic, so she's not as good. Like, no, I actually prefer, like playing as her. Like, it was really fun.
I know this wasn't Amy Mania, by the way, but it's nice to see that this year someone finally added my challenge of making a playable Big, the cat.
Oh my god.
If the character trophy award happened this year, that hack would have got it for the Big.
I will say with this, it's actually interesting to see as well, because when everyone was looking through like all the Mania resources, and we looked at, for example, the signposts, there were obviously labels for M and what looked like an A. So everyone thought it was going to be Metal Sonic and Amy. And then it turned out to be Mighty and Ray instead, and that A was actually an R. So again, it turned out to be that way around. Whether it was meant to be Amy in one point, whether it was going to be Ray overall, no one really knows, but it's nice to see that someone has taken Amy in the classic form, put them into Mania. Especially with the hammer movesets that everyone seems to be adding into the Mega Drive games as well. It is very nice to see that this sort of thing is possible in Mania.
Maybe in 20 years' time when we get a sequel to Mania, we can have a playable Amy. But...
never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Oh, yeah. So, I want to say, I'm actually surprised that I even saw this hack, or mod, whatever, because I thought for a hot second that the hacking contest got rid of characters in Insert Sonic game because of all the amount of them in Sonic 1 and 2 that we got for years.
What happened?
But,
sorry, what happened is, I think what happened is, you're thinking about last year with the SA2 model thing.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah,
okay.
it was more based on, because what it ended up happening is a lot of the entries were insert character into SA2, and it was just a model. And that was it.
Okay.
Whereas something like this requires a lot more than just... First of all, the work on the sprite in the first place is insane.
Right.
And second of all, you've got a completely different moveset going on here. So it's a lot more work than just, well, I'm just shoving in a model that I've imported from Smash Brothers or whatever it was going to come from.
Plus it'll have a custom model for the special stage, and that's why we kept Unnamed Mania in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That's fair.
Certain things are a lot more technical, definitely.
I mean, I will definitely say, out of the insert character in a Sonic game, I found this to be the best. The other ones, I'm not going to, and this is I'm not trying to, clown on whoever it was that made the Sally Acorn and Amy Rose and Cream and Sonic 1 or 2, whatever, but I'm pretty certain I've seen these hacks already in the hacking box. I'm pretty certain I've probably judged at least one or two of these. To see them back again,
I think we were like an update, to be fair, and obviously
they are, but
it's not there was an update. It's very similar. For example, Bunny in SA2, Bunny in Sonic 2. There was a Bunny in Sonic 1 a previous year, things like that. And they are impressive, and they definitely deserve to be shown. However, something like this, where there's a bit more technical done to it, and something like that, just deserves the spotlight a little bit more personally.
To me, so if I could finish my thoughts. What I was trying to get at though is that a lot of these hacks, they've added these characters in. I definitely don't feel like they really warrant a second look at, because even if they're updated, it's still Sonic 1 with Bunny Rabbit or Amy Rose or etc., Sally Acorn. And so seeing this though, I found this impressive because In this case, they did not change the level at all, but they made Amy work with Mania and with their own playstyle. And
Well,
it didn't feel.
you say that even with Sally and Bunny, they do have their own playstyle. It's not the same gameplay. There are move changes with Bunny. Obviously, you've got the extended arm. With Sally, obviously, you've got the use of Nicole. It isn't the same thing. It's very similar in that in this sort of case here, where there are move style changes. So again, they are still impressive. It's just that this is just slightly more impressive in my opinion.
Can we briefly bring up Gex and Sonic 1?
It's tail time.
Honestly,
man,
that is also very impressive. You've got sprites that match your style. You've got a moveset that is basically Gex into Sonic 1. I thought that was brilliant. I thought it was wonderful. As someone who's actually played Gex and really loves it, I thought
I only played the settings in the third one. I never played the first one. So
Okay, Chad. Here's a I have an offer for you. We'll announce the rest of the winners if you go and find my TV remote. It's very easy.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this enough. Let's go on to the next one.
I would like to say that I found this really cute. Amy's really the animations are really cute and how she looks, and it was brilliant to play. Huh?
It was really well animated.
Yeah, it was.
Like, hot diggity darn.
Yep. Okay. So next up is the most WTF 2D PC community and judged. It goes to Unnamed Mania mod by Cyber1204.
Oh, this came out of the blue. My God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why does Mania always do this to me? It's like,
Mania
I want
loves
to close
you.
you. Black screen forever.
Time for task manager.
Yeah.
You should.
I guess just have a few problems.
All right.
Take this!
Unnamed Mania mod.
That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure I load up the right thing.
The name is a lie.
When I first saw this in the list, I was like, okay, this looks weird. What is this? And then I started it up and I was like, what am I playing?
Was
Black-
confused
What am I
like half
playing?
the time.
Oh my God.
Black Screen
Yeah.
Mania, my favorite mod.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that screen is.
Oh no.
You know, that's what Jesus said himself.
But this kind of was. I did not expect playing a mod like this.
All right, I gotta use keyboard.
Because a lot of things are like you put in a character, you change some levels, something like that. Whereas this, okay, it's also very, very impressive because obviously they're doing it without any different programming changes in here. It's all done. It's all done in the way that it's done. It's just, I was very shocked by this mod, and I'm very happy with it. It was wonderful to play.
I just
Something a
assumed
bit
it was like technical changes because, I mean, how do you do this without them? Confused.
Well, it's all scripting, if I remember correctly, rather than actual programming. changes.
It's not scripting. It's using a lot of childhood objects and a lot of exploiting that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
So there we go.
That's a lot of scientific.
People know
mumbo-jumbo.
more than me about this, definitely.
Well, I'm tripping out, man.
Whoa!
I mean, you can tell from the Metal Sonic boss that it's obviously the Orbinaut badniks in the background all getting destroyed. The way that it's done.
Oh.
But I mean, if you look at it, because obviously they've got the spinning ring on it, and the way it works with that is you destroy all of them, and then obviously you've beaten the boss as the way it is. It's just very cleverly done.
I didn't even know.
Question is, why
I
is
love the background.
Knuckles? Yeah, the background's fucking good. It's free.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry, Tails channel kiddos. I keep saying the F word, but it's better than saying the I word. The Internal Revenue Service.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite.
I
But
know,
yeah,
I know Red managed to play through the entirety of this when he was streaming, and it's really something. Is this game?
it's really something.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
it's,
just came out of the blue. It's one of those ones that just came out of the blue. You would not expect it. It's so different. It's lovely.
Well, again, it's so good.
It's clearly, you know, there's clearly something more in those brownies than just a chocolate brownie.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is that if Blue Potato turned out like this,
Oh.
I mean, you can even see that it's implementing parts of the competition mode in here, so it's kind of like,
Wait,
well,
what?
wonderful.
Huh. Wait, what?
So yeah, if you invoke the competition objects like this one, it just like continues and gives you a 60-second countdown. It's not the first thing to do it, but it is notable here.
Huh.
So how does Mount Sonic work? Oh, sorry. Ask a question.
Well, like I said, we have the ability to child objects to each other, right? So you could child a item box to like a platform, for instance, right? Or a platform to a conveyor belt. So that's how he's moving around. It's just a set path.
Oh, okay then.
Huh.
So how did you do the Eggman laser bit?
It's the same thing. I think it's just really long paths off screen that you can't see.
That's really cool.
Huh. That's like, wow.
Man, I love the trippiness of this mod. It's pretty good.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is one
I
of
like
those
the
entries to complete the entire
aesthetic.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's very aesthetic, definitely.
I mean, honestly, I just like the ass of it too, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm sad
And
that I
then
can't
he
hear the
did
music
something
right
where
now.
we can invoke the special stage 3D drawing in the 2D stages. So that's what that is.
Huh. That's weird that it's even possible.
So Metal
The
Sonic
first place.
and Knuckles are fighting for the gem.
Yeah.
But what Knuckles doesn't know is that it's not full of Pepsi, it's full of Dr. Pepper. So.
I mean, isn't that
better.
just for the better?
Even better, exactly.
Oh, I don't know about that, homeboys. I don't want Pepsi, man.
No, Dr. Pepper here.
I got Cherry Coke.
And then apparently there was something even more impressive, but he ended up losing a lot of data. So
Really? Oh.
Oh.
Maybe I'll be able to get it back for next time, because
Yeah, next time.
I would love to see more of this.
Honestly, yeah.
Well, he has been helping on MegaMXX Mania, and that's obviously shown a lot. So
I get what those things are now. The bad nicks that are his life are the things that have the four, like, why I keep doing this. The three balls that spin.
Yep, if
And
you
that's
look in
what
the
those are
background, you can
doing.
see it. And that's why whenever you, the more you hit him, the less of those rings are in the background of him.
Yeah.
Oh!
I was confused with the hitbox of that thing. I was like, what the heck is going on?
Like, if you look,
Now
you
I
see
know.
the spinning rings, and that's why you can't hit him when those rings are up, but you can when they're not. Because now you're destroying the balls, essentially, and then you actually hit him. And then the rings
Was I able to
disappear.
destroy all of
there's
them?
some kind of enemy that you're actually destroying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was able to destroy all of them at like once with some weird glitch.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
if you,
'cause
like,
it's
glided into him.
I was about to say, if you glide through them, you can probably get rid of all of them very quickly.
I guess you have to just like have the right alignment for that.
Mm-hmm.
The right attitude, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
That
there's
was the only way I was
there's only
able to
one
finish
there
one.
now, so it should be the last hit, almost. Maybe. Maybe not.
Yes.
Yeah. That was the only way I was actually able to beat this one.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Metal Sonic has been defeated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you get the
Lies.
lovely screen effect, and then we go into space where the emerald is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And then we had a lot of references
right.
from that Sonic CD demo.
the Sega CD demo, yeah, exactly.
Sega CD.
Right, so let's
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
I didn't know the
so-
Star Trek, the fucking Enterprise was in it.
Well, all of these graphics, apart from like the things that are obviously Mania, come from that CD demo.
Yeah.
Huh.
That was
Really?
fun. Mm-hmm.
So did they rip that
There's no
out
football man.
No football.
Yeah,
man.
we'll get the football man eventually.
one day?
Alright, so next up is quite a long list for this one. The best visual, virtual judged, and community. The best level design, virtual judged. Most improved for virtual judged and community goes to Pantu for the Cat Extended Edition.
Yes. Oh my god. Thank the Lord.
Pantufa, the cat.
He's a
It's
cat.
tooth time.
Meow.
I always enjoy Vada
Yeah.
stuff. I always enjoy stuff so much.
I know.
Vada Vega
No, wait.
is just so good at making things.
I know.
I just wish they submitted the EA thing to the contest.
To be fair, I don't think we would have allowed it in the contest.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a joke hack. We wouldn't have allowed it. It wouldn't have passed.
I don't know. It's not like it's not like a meme hack though.
It kind of is.
It's kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Well,
I wouldn't have said it could have gone through into the contest.
Oh my goodness! Look at all the pixel cameos.
Oh my god, the pixel cameos.
I was surprised that they actually added this in.
I think it's
like quite funny.
Honestly, Vladapega just does an awesome job, and I'm so glad that he decided not to leave and make this.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I know Vada has a thing where he's like, he thinks that he's really not that good, but the amount of talent that they have is
fight
insane.
that boy.
It is
I'll
insane
keep
the amount
telling
of talent there.
Well, to be
I've
fair,
been following the contest for 3 years, and there isn't anything that he's ever put out that I feel isn't a good use of time. You know what I mean? He has the good talent, and he has the time to do it. So,
yeah, I've talked about it. His thoughts on it. To be honest with you, actually, a little bit. The reason why he's good is because half the time, like another thing in the contest will win something over here. It's like, well, okay, never mind. Then I guess it wasn't that good. Usually something related to Metal Sonic.
Oh my god.
Yeah! Let's talk about that.
Let's not go there. Let's not bother with that.
We've had your rants about Metal Sonic, okay? So
Go underground, jeez. So like jumping up there, not showing underground.
It's just the amount of talent just in one person is ridiculous.
No.
I'm biased.
I mean,
I got
biggest
so many
case in
references.
Biggest case in point. You see the trees that are in the Asian, the trees that send you flying in Act 3 of Green Hill.
Yeah.
That they were created because of that one entry in Sage. And I don't think they even knew about it until Sage happened. And they just decided, out of the blue, let's see.
No, we were in the VC and we were talking about it, and I tried to even do a demo in Mania, and it just didn't work out for me. But I'm glad it did for him.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that they can just write, I'm going to do this, I'm going to take this idea and I'm going to implement it. And they can implement it with what seeming ease. It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he keeps complaining that his code is bad, but I mean, it works. It does its thing. It looks awful.
As a professional web developer, if it works, that's the important thing.
I mean, see, this is the thing. On the 60th guy, I had to try to make my code look clean. If you look at any code I do in like JS, it looks awful. But it works.
Yeah, you take a look at my professional code. My God, it's awful stuff. My God, unless it has to be specifically shown up. It's one of those things where you start off, you do it, you get it working, 100%. You get it working, then you clean it up.
Well, it more likely happens that you get it working and then you look at it. It's like, well, it's good enough. I don't need to come back to this anymore. It's fine.
Okay, on the professional side, we have to do that. But
that's
one
true.
of those things. But it is one of those things, once you've got it working and you know how you can get it working, then you can either redo it so it's cleaner, or you just clean up what's there.
Yeah.
And saying, oh, you look at my code, it's terrible, that's a general programmer thing. There's nothing wrong with having ugly code. It's a general thing.
And can I also mention about Varapega last year with the salad plane I made your sandwich?
Yeah, I mean, the amount of little things that... Here, look, the trees in here. The trees in here are a reference to something that was in Sage, and that just came out of the blue, and it works so well. And they got working on a Mega Drive ROM inside M68K in seemingly so little time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, this is done in like 7 days, this entire level. I mean, it was 2 people working on it, but still...
And
like,
the salad,
it's still insane.
I made your sandwich was literally done in less than a month. It's like, well,
yeah.
I know if people don't rush your stuff, just take your time. But I mean, there's some people that can really churn out good stuff in limited time.
Yeah,
exactly.
You should know how much time do you need to do something like properly, instead of kind of half-assing it,
Oh yeah, but back to the whole programming thing. On that note, I don't write the cleanest of code, and I definitely write some of the most ridiculous comments. And that actually saved me, because this dude I was in a group project with for my last class before I could graduate. He was he got really upset because I kicked him out of the group because he was just not doing well, I kicked over in group leader because he was just not doing very well. He was getting on C's on our projects. So he got pretty upset about it. So he's very petty about it, and he decided to try to pin plagiarism on me. Nice. But he was the one stealing my code. And when the proof had to be brought up, because he was saying I was stealing his code, he's like, no. The department head and also my advisor is like, no, definitely this Kevin. And like, actually this guy's dad was like ready to like file. It's a very long story, but anyways, we're ready to file a lawsuit against the school. And when he looked at it, this guy's dad, his dad's like an electrical engineer for some like big company or whatever. So he's like a big deal, and he's like, I don't understand this code. He's like, why would my son plagiarize this man's code? And he goes, exactly. Why would he? Why would Mr. Cole copy this man's code? This is and like because people just looking at it, and he's like, this code doesn't make any. I mean, it makes sense, but it's stupid. What are these comments? I hope it works.
Classic pipe green.
Also, I totally realized that the credits of you playing that gave the hint that there's a you can unzip the ROM.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on.
So wait, did this hack win the hacking contest?
No, we've got a lot of trophies to discuss.
It won life, and that's what matters.
It won trophies.
This one
won 5 trophies.
Oh, 5? Only 5? Okay.
Well, only 5 so far.
Moving on.
So far. Okay, anyway, this one is the best audio retro judged, and most entertaining retro judged goes to.
Hello, that is where we left off.
That's not an entry. It's Return of Shadow by Jonah Calris.
Hey.
Yo! Good job, Joe Nick.
Oh god, where is it? Return of Shadow, there it is.
I enjoyed this hack. I enjoy seeing hacks like this.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I'm just a little upset there's no hidden pal zone in it, but
I remember playing this like 3 years ago, and it's improved from 10. But I'm gonna say there's too many flaws on this for me to say I'd like this like that much.
I enjoy that they've actually put Shadow in. They've given him a gun, and it actually plays quite well for what it is.
It's definitely an update from the last time he plays this in. The last time was a buggy mess.
It's a lot better. I will say one thing. I do wish that the sprites had more animation, but that's me being picky.
Yeah.
There's still quite a few bugs, honestly.
Maybe,
it's not as bad as before.
But again,
like,
it's an improvement. I think that this plays well. I do feel that that there is great potential in it as well. I do like that they've added cutscenes into it, cutscenes now at the end of level, little bits and pieces. I think that was really a real nice touch. And again, the end of cutscenes when you're not Shadow. I don't know. I thought it was a nice ROM hack. I do see great potential in this one. I'm curious to see where it ends up going.
Yeah. Absolutely. Quite a lot of characters in each. And here's the thing. Just first of all, so just be careful with your keyboard. Secondly, there's a lot of custom moves in this. So it's not just, alright, here's Knuckles, glide, wall climb. I've seen that over and over again. You know, there's actually new moves like from the Adventure series and that. So it's quite good. One thing that I will say though is I just find some of the button placement being a bit difficult. If this would work on a 6-button controller, which I have a 6-button Saturn controller, I think this would be a good hack for that sort of stuff, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do have one, and might be me being picky. One nitpick about this act is that he has transitions to the next act, but it still fades to black and then starts another act. And I'm like, why would you have the transition of, like Shadow walking off screen, fade to black, and then we're at night? Like, just...
Have you played a character other than Shadow in this?
Wait, what?
Have you played as a character other than Shadow in this?
Yeah.
Because it's not always a case of you're walking off screen and it's the next level. There is usually a little small animated cutscene.
Well, no. What I'm saying is that it fades to black. as opposed to just going through the cutscene and then Act 2 starts right after, like it does in Sonic 3.
It might be that that's planned. It's not as easy to do.
Yeah.
It's not as simple a thing to do.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
As someone who's implemented this in Sonic 1, in Sonic 2, and other things as well, it's not the simplest of things to do to implement it in that way, especially the way the engine is as standard. So it might be there's plans for it. It might be that right now it's just the way it is.
I mean, that's fair enough. I mean,
There was a lot of good cutscenes in this, by the way. Although some of them were, okay, we've had the cutscene like over and over again, and I think some of them, another show house is like, they're just repeating bosses over and over again. I mean, I think for this it's quite good, you know? It's a lot more polished to the last time it was submitted. I think, maybe let's see what it's like next year.
In fact, let's see what the next set of improvements is.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, one of the problems I just have personally is that there's a lot of quantity on this, but like the quality is really not consistent in a lot of ways.
Okay, I can see what you're getting at. I can see what you're putting down.
I kind of felt the same thing, but it was more towards like the button use. I felt like you used that one button for everything.
Right. I mean, probably the 6-button controller, it solved the problem pretty quick, honestly.
Like the problem with a button being context sensitive is that you don't know when you're going to use it, if it's going to do what you want.
I guess.
Yeah.
But again, for this entry of it, I thought it was pretty good.
Yep, absolutely. So here's a cutscene just now. Of course,
the icon is still there.
And this is the thing, because there's no cutscene there. Normally, Shadow would give you a cutscene if you were another character, sending you down into Frost Mountain instead of him just walking off there. So again, if you play as Shadow first, you're like, well, okay, I'm just walking off screen. But if you play as another character, then you do get a nice little cutscene.
Right. Like I said, it wasn't a cutscene as much as like just the actual like. I mean, I get. I ported the system over myself, and it's not a. Well, I guess more like made a custom version, but yeah, it's a pain in the dick, so that's fair enough. It's just a little jarring to see him do a cutscene animation and then fade to black Act 2. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That also is very jarring.
Also, yeah, that as well.
Yeah. No, I found the level transitions here a little bit jarring. Maybe a fade, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Again, maybe adding a few more transition points in the level where it does vary the palette a little bit, or make it fade into the palette, one or the other. There was a very abrupt change here.
I mean, to be fair, vanilla Sonic 1 and 2, maybe 3, I could be wrong, because I think talking to Mark and Jester about it, does not have, you cannot transition one palette to another palette.
Not easily. Not easily, no.
Well, with something like this, you'd probably want to do it manually anyway.
Yeah, I mean, case in point, there are manual transitions here. So what you do is just work out the in-between points and store them either as a palette or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the most jarring is the background. If you just hit the background, then you should be good.
Right, yeah.
Even then, you don't even need to hide it. Just add in more transition points to it. I mean, it goes from light blue to purple to dark blue. But you can put in transition points between them to get to that palette. There are ways and means of doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And once again, you've got the shadow icon on screen.
Yeah.
Also, I see what you're talking about, the shadow animation. I thought I could put my finger on it, but like after really watching it again on now, I get you.
Yeah, when he's actually moving at speed, there's like 4 frames of animation.
I'm good.
Yeah,
a little bit smoother. Anyway, let's move. Nice. That is a general issue in most Sonic games. If you put spikes on the end of a platform there that you can just fall into, you're going to be falling through the platform.
Yeah, too much speed. I think it was.
Anyway, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
So this is a long list. Very long list.
Alright. I love it.
So, best visual 2D PC community. Best audio 2D PC community. Best visual 2D PC judged. Best audio 2D PC judged. Best level design 2D PC judged. Actually, that's a long list. Best team entry 2D PC judged. Best level design 2D PC community. Most entertaining 2D PC community. Best team entry 2D PC community. Best fresh concept using existing concepts as a backbone to the PC community. Most potential to the PC community.
Breathe.
Yeah, bro, breathe.
Trophies.
By
Jesus
Media
Christ.
Channel, TGPC, Sonic MegaMix Mania by MegaMix Mania team.
Hey, Sonic MegaMix Mania. Where is it? There it is.
It doesn't exist.
Yes,
I deleted it because it's so crap. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
And I do want to put a disclaimer here, just to remind people, it is true that Codename Gamma worked on this entry, but Codename Gamma was not able to judge this entry.
Yes, if you work on an entry and you're a judge, you are not allowed to vote on it.
Yeah, because let me tell you, if you could, I'd vote myself every fucking time.
Exactly.
That also goes for Knuckles Emerald Hunt. I couldn't vote for that either because I also kind of helped on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And there's quite a few, so.
It's just for some people that think, oh, it's won a lot of trophies, and it's like, oh, well, Codename Gamma's a judge. It doesn't work like that. Okay,
Basically, you were brought on to judge Mania trophies, but you couldn't judge any of them.
And that's why next year, that's why next
With
year.
that said, Codename Gamma, thank you for the $10 million you pocketed in my bank account. Sonic MegaMix is the best video game ever made, as well as everything else.
I will say, I did not expect this entry to appear. As someone who worked on the original MegaMix, I did not expect this out of anywhere.
Dude, I love this.
mean,
It's wonderful. It's lovely.
how do you feel that Mega Mania is a finished version makes, and now somebody's making a MegaMix and Mania? It's just full circle.
Honestly, it's really nice to see. It's nice to see the assets taken and actually brought to their, I would say, full potential.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that was really hard to do back when working on this is making the graphics, making it actually play as something that was worthy of what we were trying to do. There was a lot of limitations. We were trying to do all what we could, and it's just lovely to see it put into an engine like Mania where it can reach its full potential.
So I mean, I think really the thing is that obviously, due to certain things that people can do to figure it out, you know, it was gonna be pretty awkward to continue MegaMix as the original platform it was on. So the fact that it was allowed
Again,
to
it was one of those things where we were working on it for a very long time. Leaks happened, real life happened, a lot of things happened, and it just got to the point where it was like, well, we couldn't really continue working on it the way that we were. And it stagnated. Fortunately, it was a real shame because it was good fun to work on. There was a lot of things happening with it. There was a lot of good ideas, and it's nice to see a lot of these ideas put into this. It's nice to see a lot of ideas taken in ways that we didn't think of. I mean, one of the big shocks with this I found was that I absolutely loved, which I took a listen to before I even played it, was the music. I love the music from this so much.
Yeah,
they've taken some of those tracks. They've taken some of the tracks that were essentially just concepts. They weren't even finished. They weren't finalized, anything like that. And now there's 3-act versions of it. There's all different versions of it. It's wonderful to see.
Can I just say I love the angry face on this thing?
It's great.
It's quite funny.
And I love the boss music. I love the boss time as well. I
So
love when they kept the boss
obviously,
time in.
all bosses are going to be replaced in the future. So
Yes.
we have that to look forward to.
I mean, that was another thing with MegaMix is obviously MegaMix originally was remixed bosses. But again, we were trying to get original bosses in there as well.
Yeah.
The boss time thing was a spur of the moment thing that we just did as a whim that just stuck around because it was so much fun.
Which is weird because that's like the most memorable part.
No,
and that's
it's
what
great.
was the first thing that when I brought onto the project that I was aiming to do along with doing Sonic's moveset.
Really, it's wonderful to see. I love that it got kept in. I love it.
I mean, I think it's just like an example of like sometimes, you know, old hacks do come back some form or another. I mean, last year you had Advanced Edit come back from the dead.
Oh, that was out of the blue. That was ridiculous. I did not expect that.
So,
lovely to see.
I mean,
But,
don't
I
give
mean-
up on old
I mean-
entities. They could always show up again.
Just looking at this, just looking at Dark Fortress here, I mean, Dark Fortress originally obviously was the Marvel Zone edit. And you could still tell it was a Marvel Zone edit. There were big plans for it to try and change it into its own thing. And just to see what has happened to it here, it is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Still does remind you of Mobile Zone, but not in that kind of way that
I mean,
recognize it immediately.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain elements, I mean, obviously, if you know the original Zone, you can tell. But
yeah,
like for example, that little piece of ruin in the background there is one of the few things that is still Marble Zone-esque, but it's just wonderful. Yeah. I love it. I love this.
We really love our references, and we try to put them everywhere.
It's wonderful.
If it can be a reference, we try to make it a reference.
I'm very much looking forward to seeing this continue.
And Starry Night Zone, like, I think that will be like really cool to see, because that's my favorite level from the MegaMix stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing is, there was like 3 different versions of that you never saw.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
But like that was getting reworked even before. Like we submitted everything. Same thing with City Outskirts. That was getting major rework before.
There's one thing that I would really like to see in this that I'll probably discuss with you later, because again I don't know how many people have seen it in the MegaMix release that got released. There is something a little bit hidden in the MegaMix release. I don't know if a lot of people have seen that I'm not going to mention on stream, just in case they want to put it in here. However, it is available and everyone can find them and play them. I'm just not going to mention them in case it's never been found yet. Again, yes, there's still hidden stuff in there.
I know that we constantly look at Stealth's videos every time he shows off MegaMix and he wants to show off something new that he hasn't shown off before. Like the mastered levels.
That was it. That's what I was going to talk about, was the master levels.
So we might be able to make them come back and do them in a nice way, especially now that we have Encore mode kind of support.
I mean, the idea of the master level was it was a one-off level for each zone, for each maybe individual for each character, or maybe just one-off for each zone. The rings were kind of like semi-transparent rings. You collected them, there were going to be 100 per level, but if you got hit, you would still die instantly, and you had unlimited lives.
So I remember that.
It was literally, I guess you could call it a Kaizen level, I guess you could, because it was one of those things where you have to learn the level really well to be able to understand it and get through it, and my favorite one, I will always love the City Outskirts that we had for a master level. I love that level so much.
Do you remember how far I got in that?
You got, I think, about 75-80% through it completely.
That's right.
Before you had to stop.
Yeah.
You got to the part where there were blocks, like with a death pit, and there were also the spike blocks there, if I remember correctly.
That was a while back. That was.
It was a while back.
That was a very specific memory.
Yeah, it was, because that was the only what's the event in. It was like Summer of Sun.
I think it was Summer of Sun, and I gave you a MegaMix. I gave you a version of the MegaMix ISO to play.
Yeah, that's right.
When I probably shouldn't have done, but
so was it later than the one that everybody has, or?
No. I think it was either late. It was either slightly earlier or the same one, because I don't know if it had the one where the special stages tilted. Because this was the big thing. Okay, we obviously kept this very hush hush. We kept it a very private builds of it, and then a build was uploaded for some reason onto some FTP server for some reason to give to someone because they couldn't access the repository. And then what happened is that someone had a script that allowed them to view a directory listing. However, they could also view outside directory listings as well. And someone decided to go exploring. And they found this version which had the tilting special stages, which wasn't going to be a thing. It was a general thing that was tested, and we thought, okay, this might be a fun idea. We didn't want it in the end, but again, this is the version that's out there with everyone.
Is this the one that made Razor Xenon famous?
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know.
I remember like that's like my main reason why.
Yeah. I do know that this got released obviously with about 5,000 different versions of soundtracks, but never the one that was ever kept on Git, because again, this was the ISO, it never had any of the music in with it. So again, the version that Stealth eventually released had the music that went along with everything.
What is that?
That is the character from Vertebreaker.
So hopefully, because we're in the process of redoing Misty Maze, we'll stick in some peer pressure references for sure.
I don't know if you want it, but I can give you some of the assets that we were going to use for the MegaMix menus. because I still have a whole load of them, such as level icons and things like that.
We will take anything you want to give us.
Then sure, I'll get it. I'll try and hunt down all the stuff that I have and get it over. It's not like I'm using it anymore. So
please. Can the person who found this, the MegaMix ISO, please find the 2011 Judgment Attack?
While you're at it, the PC version of Sonic Unleashed, please.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That'd be lovely.
For the PSP.
Yeah. But no, I'm really looking forward to seeing where this goes. Seeing parts of MegaMix completed and in this state, it's wonderful to see.
You know, I think a year ago I ended up losing all the source code after we did our last demo, and everything had to rebuild from scratch. So the homing attack got redone, Sonic got redone, all the programming had to be redone, but it's better for it in the end.
So
remember to use Git.
Did you take the homing attack from the very, very famous how to add homing attack in the Sonic 1 tutorial?
No, I actually figured it out myself.
Well, yeah. There was a while back in the, I guess about the days when MegaMix wasn't its heyday, like everybody tried
Everyone tried to copy MegaMix's homing attack, and someone essentially disassembled it and put it in someone else's thing. There was a whole big thing about it. Sorry to say this, the one thing I really don't like about this, there's two things I don't like about MegaMix Mania. One, I do think the level design is a little bit all over the place right now, but again, that's something that can be looked into. Two, the badnik in this one, which is meant to throw the ball, please do something about that. Please. Pretty please.
Yeah,
I don't like the way it looks in this.
I could agree on that one.
I hope that eventually will work in more custom enemies and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's the only thing that gets me
in
a little
this
bit.
level we have the balloon, and that was custom coded, and I think I did it in about a day because I was messing around.
Fun enough, the balloon was a kind of thing that was decided kind of off the ball as well. It was one of the things, hey, what kind of gimmicks do we want? Let's put Sonic on a balloon. So again, it was kind of a bit funny all over the place with it, but it was a nice little addition.
So, and it was bad because I did that like a week or two before the contest, and then the entire stage had to be rebuilt.
No, nice.
Like that, bro.
But ultimately, it's better because of it.
Alright. Okay, let's go. Let's move on.
Yes, let's move on.
Yeah.
So this is another long list.
Oh boy.
The best technical retro judged, best fresh concept backbone retro judged, best technical retro community, best entertaining retro community, and best fresh concept backbone retro community. All goes to Sonic 1 Point and Click Edition.
Hey.
Yo!
Nice.
This hack was amazing.
By the way, Blood, I do have a question. As you have the Mega Drive Emporium, do you own a Mega Mouse?
Annoyingly, no. I've got several SNES mice, but I don't have any Mega Drive ones. I might have to get one.
You disgust me.
Amusingly, I do. I've actually got two. So.
Oh.
Apparently, the European ones are quite expensive.
Which ones? Because the American ones have 4 buttons. Japanese and European only have 2.
Yeah, well, I'm sure if you want to do a trade with Overlord the next time you meet up.
Nah, I'm hoarding these as much as I can. Thank you very much.
You're welcome to 200 quid for it, would you say?
200 quid, possibly.
200 quid, Jesus Christ!
How the prices are for them.
I would like to state for the record, Soti is not involved with my negotiating here any prices.
It's okay, just buy me a pint and I'll be fine.
You could probably build a converter to use a USB mouse. Someone just has to write the code for it.
Yeah.
I really like this. As someone who's actually played around with some of the mouse code in the past, it's not easy. It's quite fun to do though, and I do love the implementation here. Being able to click on different things to do different things, it's great to see. And all the different things that are available.
Yeah, they're saying how some of them are good for you and some of them aren't.
Well, how most of them. You mean how most of them aren't?
I mean, if anyone out there does want a challenge of getting USB mice to work on a Mega Drive, well,
I'll give you a steak.
The coders are out there, so have
don't
fun.
do it. Please don't do it. Just don't. You don't want to. I'll give you a headache.
So
But if you do, I'll give you a steak. A steak.
Sorry, it's,
we like ours medium rare.
hot noodles.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Did you say a well done steak?
I had to consider.
Blasphemy.
Wait, so British people actually like their steaks medium as well?
Yeah.
Medium rare.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know. Y'all eat like beef stomachs, so I don't know.
I do like just how many different things you can do with the mouse.
Like the special stage ring.
Yeah, I mean, you click the special stage ring, it bursts into rings. Why not?
Yes.
Honestly, that's cool.
Kind of, yeah. It feels like a really just like let's just try shit out for fun kind of thing, which is like it's really cool, and I like that kind of things.
It's one of those things where you do try everything, and you
Yeah.
are surprised near every time that something does happen.
But I mean, I'm here for the hacker as well, you know, not just. I mean, feels like this kind of did stuff for fun instead of let's
Well, I mean,
try it. Yeah.
It isn't necessarily a hack that is done like it doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah, I like that.
what I like personally about it is that this is kind of what I've been looking for. That
Yeah, why doesn't the rock do anything? I'm sorry, that's the most disappointing thing. You
Yeah,
nothing happens.
0 out of 10 bad hack.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
I really hope that in the next version, maybe they could add something where if you press a button on the gamepad, you could also drag stuff. That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you can drag monitors as well.
Yeah,
well, you could
but
drag
most
monitors, but it would be cool if you could drag everything.
Yes.
If you want to take a little motobug with you the entire stage, you should be able to do that.
Honestly,
you're coming with me, buddy. Forcefully.
I would like to see the use of Team Player to have 3 different mice.
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
sure if the team player supports mice.
If that's even
7.
possible, I don't know if it's possible. I haven't looked into it. Looked up for it.
I
to see
believe
3
it
different
should
mice.
be.
so
I believe from the documentation it should actually be possible to read mice. I think with the EA adapter you can have 2 adapters.
The EA one you can only have
Team
1
player.
adapter, but will definitely
No,
work.
team player, but
The
yeah.
special stages are great because you actually control the rotation with your mouse, and it's wonderful. And I'm really annoyed, but I never thought to do it when I was doing the controlling Sonic with a mouse.
Too bad most people who have a 3 Sega mice don't have 3 frames.
you know, that's not inaccurate.
Okay.
What I was going to say, actually, it'd be interesting to bring this concept to like multiplayer stage. Is like you have a level, a normal Sonic level, doesn't matter which. Well, it's pretty much devoid of all objects. So you and your team, like as a multiplayer, you can have a team of 2, try to put objects to where you can beat the stage as fast as possible.
Or you just have it that Sonic's auto-moving to the right, and you have to click and drag things into place.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be really interesting, actually.
So, when do we get Sonic 06 point-and-click edition?
I thought about maybe adding something like that for Chat vs. Mania, where you could actually go to a website and then drop whatever you wanted.
Oh boy.
Oh,
that was a little bit complicated, but maybe in the future.
Yeah.
One day.
Coming soon, Sonic Mania point-and-chat edition.
Oh no, I'm terrified. I don't trust the police with such power.
Well, tying it in with Twitch extensions, you never know.
Nice. Okay, are we ready for the next winner?
I think we are.
Okay, I just want to make a note because I've been seeing Tails Channel's tweets. Tied entries we will talk about before the top 3. So it's just wanted to make a note of that. Anyway, the next up is the most potential 3D judged, most improved 3D judging community, and best technical 3D goes to Sonic 06 Legacy of Solaris.
Yay!
Here's the gameplay.
Yes,
It's the logo.
Yay, the logo.
Yes, you did miss it.
I'm sure you can arrange to get that set up.
Hold on, let me see if I can find some footage quickly for you.
Now loading.
Will you?
I'm just gonna find it. Where is it? There it is.
One thing.
Oh, they've only got screenshots on. Let me find it.
One thing I've learned about Sonic 06 is I still hate treasure hunting in this game.
The one thing I learned about Sonic 06 is I still fucking hate Sonic 06.
That's
I like that they're trying to. I like that they're trying to improve it, though. I'm sorry. It is. It's nice to see that they're trying to do their own thing with it.
Oh yeah. Also, that's right. Sorry, kiddos. I said the F word again.
How dare you?
How dare you.
I'm horrible, bro. You know, everybody knows this.
I can't believe
I
you've
know.
done this.
I mean, honestly, there's a reason why we're not allowed back.
Yes.
Yeah, have some random footage from the thing, I guess. There you go.
Thank you. I like random footage from the thing.
It's kind of hot, not gonna lie.
I like one of my favorite things about this is that they have taken other characters and put them into the levels. So you can now play as Tails and Knuckles in levels that originally weren't in there. I'm not sure if that was part of 06 originally or an expansion with DLC to 06 originally. I just like that
There was some DLC stuff.
Okay, well, I like that it's now just outright available.
Okay, where is Tails Challenge? I'm gonna watch Tails Challenge stream for a little bit, guys. I wanna read the chat.
Yeah.
Fine then.
Okay.
I mean, it's the same stream.
I know. I'm joking.
Are you?
I don't know. I do like that they are taking 06. Yes, 06 obviously has its share of problems, but they're trying to do something with it. And they're trying to improve it. They like it. There are parts of 06 that are genuinely enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not just saying. Yes, there are. There are parts of 06 that are enjoyable.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Again, there are a lot of parts that aren't as well, obviously, but it's nice to see that someone's trying to take it and improve it. And again, this is why it seems to be winning, you know, the most potential. And again, it's also improved a lot. And also, the reason why it's proved the most improved is because, again, over the different contests, this has improved a lot as they're learning more and more about 06 and getting it improved and getting it to the point that it's actually beginning to be a lot more playable.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get this working on my computer, so I haven't really played it myself.
What kind of computer do you have out of curiosity?
I have a Windows 7. Jenny had problems with it, so I couldn't get it working.
Oh no. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I saved 15% or more of my car insurance by switching to Geico.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
I actually did some 06.
We have no official sponsor. You don't have to.
Yeah,
this stream is sponsored by Allstate. Please get your facts right. Thank you.
Sorry.
People in the UK wouldn't even understand what the hell you're talking about, Kev. Come on.
You think people in the UK watch Sonic?
Amusingly, I actually don't
I was referring to the Geico ads, Kevin.
Oh, I'm well aware.
I actually did some 06 stuff, mostly the text. You may have seen it in 06 Lost in Translation last year.
Oh, that's cool.
The tools for actually changing the text, that is.
It's definitely nice to see some more 06 stuff. And again, it's one of those things I would like to see more 06 stuff done with 06.
I'd like to note
that
the formats are terrible.
I get it. Fair enough. I would like to see new stuff done in 06. For example, Green Flower Zone in 06. That was wonderful to see. It's something completely new, out of the blue, and it was just put in for no reason other than for the shits and giggles. Yeah. Excuse my French, I don't really care. And
I mean,
it's nice to see that someone took something from within 06 and made something new rather than just trying to improve what was already there.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things is that I think any 06 modding is kind of for shits and giggles because, you know,
It's like I'm with it, so it's nice to see.
Yeah,
it's a novelty.
Yeah, guys, that's.
much. I mean,
Really?
here's the thing.
I'm watching this video on Tails Challenge stream. Is it supposed to be this slow or?
I think there's some buffering issues.
Yeah, buffering.
Okay,
Please hold.
It's the YouTube buffering. I think.
No. It's me. It's me.
If it's what we're seeing.
No. It just looks like it's running at like.
It's me. They get floated down to 15%. So you can see every frame.
Oh, finally! It's about time.
It's me. My internet is being a bitch.
It's MegaGWolf. Here you go, boys.
We're good now. We should have stabilized.
Who are you with again, Virgin?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You're too slow.
Ever since we upgraded this like box, it's been shit.
Have you considered switching to an ISP that's not a cable provider?
No. Here's something that'll go over Lord up in arms. Have you considered switching to BT?
I mean, to be
Island, or sorry, Return to West Side Island. Please give a full 500-page essay as to why it's not. That is your homework, and double spaced, so it's not too bad.
Make sure to use size 72 fonts to make it easier.
It says no. It still has to be ML.
You never specified the font size.
Okay, fair enough.
Please.
Comic Sans.
People want to speak, and there's a lot of interruptions. And I did say in the channel, if it's going to get too busy, I'll have to start taking people out of the channel. So let's get our words in, and just let's carry on with this, okay? Donnie, did you have anything to say?
I was just gonna make a joke that BT. I thought BT stood for bacon tomato, but I mean.
BT.
I'll put it this way: that's the nicest one that we've actually talked about.
But like, what was the last entry we just went through?
Sonic. It was that bad, guys.
It was 06 Legacy of Solaris.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice to know you're on board here.
I'm so disoriented from having to mess with the winners list, and also like I had to step away for a bit. So
It's all good. Anyway, let's go on to the next one.
Okay,
is there a next one?
There is a next one.
Best team entry, 3D judging, and community, and best visual 3D community and judging goes to Dash Adventure 2 by Aero Incarnated.
Hey!
Who? What now?
Dash Adventure 2. Basically, Sonic Adventure 2 with insert original character here. And I actually really enjoyed these, funnily enough, for what it was. I really enjoyed it.
okay, to sum up this entire stream so far, ooh, what now?
Yeah.
What now?
Kind of thing.
I didn't have to judge on this either.
There's a video. Hold on, I'll get you a video. There you go. Have a video.
It makes me realize that, like, my problem was that ever since my hard drive died earlier in the year, I never reinstalled any of my 3D games.
And to be fair, why would you?
Oh no. Well, yeah. Well, I mean this, but I didn't think about that at the time.
Don't you want to always play Sonic Generations Big Titty Sonic mod? Come on.
Nice.
No.
Does that exist? No. Actually, never mind. Don't answer.
Does that exist? That's MegaGWolf about this community.
Good point. If it doesn't exist yet, Sonic Hacking Contest.
Oh boy. So this is basically Sonic Adventure 2 with original characters. The levels currently are the same, but apparently there are going to be changes to the level design in here as well. It is basically a full-scale character mod at this point.
These aren't necessarily original characters. These were characters based on the prototypes of Sonic from years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
You think this is a prototype character? Oh, you think it's based on that rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's based off of Bigfoot the rabbit, or the.
I guess I don't know. I didn't really see it as that. I kind of saw them all as kind of like original the character at this point.
Don't insult them like that.
I don't care. I'm putting it in that annoying and insulting way. I really enjoyed it. I thought it gave it a breath of fresh air.
It says right on the entry page, a demo of an upcoming conversion mod for Sonic Adventure 2 set in an alternate universe where Sega decided to go with the rabbit design for Sonic instead of a hedgehog.
Well, you expect me to read? I mean, come on.
Yes.
Can't read Sonic too fast.
That's
I mean-
not going to stop me because I can't read.
You know, this is the thing that people were some of the people were complaining about in the hacking contest. They're like, "Oh, the streamers aren't reading the notes. What's the point?" And I'm just like,
To have fun.
Yeah, who reads? Who reads?
honestly, A, who reads, and B, if I've got to read, don't put that first to me, so make me have to get to it.
You kind of cut out there
Yeah,
completely.
you got out.
Some people
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Some people aren't.
But at least the retextures add a new freshness to the level and definitely kind of help
Yeah.
freshen it up in the HD space a bit.
Agreed.
Definitely.
I like the textures. It looks really nice.
And I do enjoy the
Sam?
model changes. I do enjoy the model changes that they've done.
Yes, I'm still here.
You haven't said like anything in the past like 5 minutes, so I just assumed you died.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm just. No, I mean, if I have something to say, I'll say it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't.
You,
I don't.
you just
guys
don't
are
want to
doing a
talk.
great job. So.
Oh, I just thought you didn't want to talk with us because we were. And you're saying like, we're not as cool. It's like,
Oh,
I don't
no,
talk to
I'm
these
chill.
weirdos. Like Sam he sees us at the table for lunch and he's like, and we're like, wait, like, hey, I can't say that. Hey, Sam, come join us. And he's just like, I don't know those guys. I swear. He's like,
Oh my god!
Come over here. Come to this table.
Come to this
No.
table. We got the Coca-Cola. And the guys at the Sonic Tubers table like, we got Pepsi. And he's like, you know what? I can't do that. I'm gonna go with the Sonic Tubers.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Has
yeah,
anyone
this,
got any-
this hack is really cool.
has anyone got any-
The entry, guys. Yes.
or we'll move on.
It's nice to see. No, I okay. So it was so if it's based on that sort of thing. Again, I can still see it. I still really enjoyed it either way. I loved it. It was nice to see, and it's nice that they've changed everything. Like it wasn't just I'm just going to change Sonic. I'm just going to change one character. I'm just going to change the other character. No, they've gone about and changed every single character.
There's even custom voice lines in this too.
Mm-hmm.
There
and
is.
there's custom
yeah,
Shell
that's
Garden.
really cool.
No lines about evading the IRS, so 6 out of 10.
I mean, look, you've got a Chow Garden that's on the Ark. What more could you want?
You'd be surprised at how many custom Chow Gardens actually exist now. Like
Really?
Chow modding
Yeah.
is very, very, very like deep into modding now.
Yeah.
I will have to look into that more now because I really enjoy the
I will-
Chow.
I
Always
will
have to.
only say 3 words into mod title. Chow World Extended.
Well, yes, that I do know about.
Oh, okay, so you're not that old then, gotcha.
No, but I mean, look at this. You've got a Chow Garden based on the Ark. It's wonderful to see. It's nice. It works so well.
There's
It's Chow in space. What more could you want?
In space. Oh my god, the movie
That-
finally.
that
Mhm.
yellow. Oh my god, that yellow monotone Chow. I want
Yeah.
in my garden right
Maria.
this moment.
Sorry.
Maria, don't
Exactly.
don't file the 1040 EZ. File a 1040 proper.
Alright, can we move on, please?
That Chow
No.
is so adorable.
We're here forever.
I will never drop the IRS.
Let's move on.
Can
Alright, okay.
I don't
Okay.
want to. I want to stay here in the Chow
Oh, for
Garden.
God's sake.
Please.
Jesus Christ, Donnie, I will hunt you down.
We'll have a Chow dedicated stream next year. Don't worry.
Yes.
Saw the Chow hacking stream 2021.
Okay. So next
Oops,
up,
all Chow.
next up is best technical 2D PC judging and community goes to Doom and Sonic Mania by the Stone Banana.
Oh, man, I'm upset because I couldn't get this to work. I think it's because I didn't have the updated version, right? Like, I think that's what you said,
Definitely.
Senzu.
Yeah, that was an updated version. The problem was it needed to be originally in a specific folder, and that became a problem.
Oh,
Jesus, what is this, a Royal Metal hack?
Can I like do that folder now and just get it?
I think you just call it Doom Mania, and it should be fine.
Just a folder inside it?
You know the folder that you put in the mods folder should just be called Doom Mania.
Oh,
Or I can
one
give you
word,
the new
all one
DLL
word.
to stick in there. Do you want to just do that?
It should. I think you probably have it, but yeah, if you
no capitals or what?
capital for Doom and the first M of Mania, if I remember correctly,
Mania.
and then it should just outright work.
Oh, okay. Let's try this then, because I did kind of want to get this to work.
Let's see if it
I
does.
slapped it in the results show chat. If you just want to stick the DLL in there, then I'll do it.
Oh, DLL.
So, chat, while
The
they're trying to
dynamic
figure
link
out this,
library.
I have a question for y'all, chat. If Maria committed a crime, what crime did she commit to get shot in the back on the arc?
Loving Shadow.
That's not a crime.
That is most definitely a crime.
Okay, listen. That's good. Okay, you know what? Fine. Yeah, okay.
No. Okay, sorry. I should have said making an OC.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Technically, it was Professor Gerald Robotnik who made the OC.
He made love to an alien. I mean, what do you expect? I'm just saying.
We're talking about deep shadow lore here.
Honestly, I know y'all didn't come here to talk about Shadow Lore, but because it's important to Sonic, and Sonic's important to all of us. Is what I would say if I was not talking about our sponsor today, Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh God. Apparently you're showing us offline on this. Apparently you went offline at just the right time for the script not to pick you up, G. Let me fix that.
Of course. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't working for me, unfortunately. I don't know.
We've got a video we can show instead.
Oh, I know why it's showing you offline, because we've gone beyond the time.
We time traveled again.
Yeah, let me fix that.
It's one of the reasons why we are no longer allowed in Cancun, guys. Just thought I'd let y'all know.
Let me just add a couple of hours onto the stream schedule here. Whoops.
Really?
We don't have to do it. We don't have to do it. Don't worry. We don't have to go beyond it.
Really, all I need to do is show off Doom footage.
You could, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
If you guys can't tell, we're very professional and we got everything on track. This is just a pure gag.
Professional?
Yes. Yeah, just joking. There's nothing wrong here.
The state of this commentary is a metaphor for the state of the Sonic series.
So
that hurts.
Basically, this commentary was never good.
Okay, you're now visible as online again.
That's a little too meta, Mega. It's a little too on the nose.
Doom gameplay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But is it Doom on a TI-83?
One game. There we go. I don't know if this is actually like completely accurate to what it is on this thing, but whatever.
If it shows Doom, it's accurate. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God! It's Doom. Wow.
Are we supposed to be seeing stuff?
Wow, it's Doom.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. It's
Oh, there it
perfect.
goes.
That's exactly how it looks in Mania.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So if you have the full Doom mod, it actually will switch and do another one with it, which will show Sonic instead of Doom Guy, and you have the gloved
Yeah,
hand
it'll
on
actually
the
show
gun.
Sonic's hand on the gun, which is
Yeah,
pretty
but
cool.
still. Is there anything else to it, or is it just that?
It's basically Doom. It's just Doom.
Yeah.
That's it, but I think that it kind of represents a new age in Mega and Mania mod.
Yeah, this is really
We
impressive.
can definitely do a lot more now than we could last.
So a real mindfuck. Excuse my German. We have you go in a special stage in Mania that and you go to a special level in Doom, which turns into Sonic Robo Blast 2.
Yeah, we could probably do something like that. We might mess around, but it's definitely possible.
To be fair, you'd be
If
doing
you
that
really
within
want
Doom rather than doing it within Mania, because you'd be modifying the
That's
Doom
correct, but we can get it to jump back and then.
It's just a constant like back and forth, and
so basically, it'd be like playing where you've got Link to the Past and Super Metroid. It would just be jumping back and forth between the two games.
Well, I think one of the ideas I had is that we have Sonic 2 Mania, right? So there's no reason why we couldn't have an emulator in there with the Sonic 2 ROM and just jump to the special stages when it's time to do the special stages.
You mean you wouldn't bother to actually create the special stages in Mania? I'm very
I mean, it doesn't get more authentic than having the actual special stages.
Well, no, because you need to Mania file. You need to have them be smooth and 3D and actually looking like it was on the the improved ones that are made for the mobile version.
Maniafy? Is that a word? Maniafy?
Yes.
It is now.
Okay, so we
It is
used
now.
a Sonic 2 anniversary ROM.
Oh God.
Even then, you still need to make it smoother.
Sonic 2 HD.
Yes. Good like Mega hack that just use those only the special stages and put that in.
Honestly, just
I think one of the things that we may need to decide in the future is what's going to be stopping people from taking, say, what was that one from Sage with Tunnel and Sonic Galactic? Taking the source code for that and then running it inside Sonic Mania and calling that a hack.
So while we're at it, can I just give a shout out to our newest judge of the Sonic Hacking Contest, Todd Howard?
Oh.
Really? Why?
16 times the hacking.
Oh my God, I hate y'all so much.
I will say though, it's nice that this introduced a lot of people to Doom this year. The amount of times I've heard people say, "Can I jump? Where's the jump button?" It's insane.
Yikes.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we introduced a lot of people to Doom.
Jumping Doom.
Yes. Yeah, introduced a lot of people to Doom, me included. I couldn't
Yeah.
even get through like a minute of playing the game before I was just like, no, I don't know what I'm doing.
Really?
Well, I'll be honest, I've never completed the first level in Doom, but I've played it like a couple of times. Just like, oh yeah.
I have
Not
never
be asked.
I have never played a single Doom game whatsoever at all.
Have you played SRB2?
I played Doom 2016 actually.
Have you
Yes,
played SRB? If you've played SRB2, you've played a Doom game.
Technically, I haven't. I've played the kart one, but I haven't played.
That's
the
technically
original.
Doom.
That is Doom. If it runs anything off the
It runs off the Doom engine.
yeah.
Isn't the custom engine though?
Chex Quest, also Doom.
Yep.
This is SRB2. This is not Doom.
Can we move on?
SRB Doom.
I love how we're like this is just straight Doom. Like this.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. And speaking of SRB2, let's go on to the next one.
Is it Is it?
Okay,
Oh.
please. Okay.
Serious?
Spoilers.
Anyway, most technical 3D judge, entertaining, 2D PC.
No, it's not that one.
Wait, hold on. What?
It's best technical 3D judged and most entertaining 3D judged.
And it's also.
No, it's not also.
No, yes, because it was missed earlier. It was in the wrong section. Most entertaining 3D community.
Ah.
Sonic 06 Greenflower Zone by Nocturne 24.
Hooray!
Yeah, sick stuff.
So here we go. More Sonic 06 stuff. This is Sonic 06 with SRB2 stuff in it as well.
Okay, that's
Oh,
Hold on.
video.
Hold on, I'll get you a video. Hold on, I need to find one.
like I said, the professionalism in this stream is beyond.
I know. I mean,
I know best.
The Forces and Sonic Adventure stuff, I could have been more on the ball of, but the week was too quick for me.
No, I understand. It's been a long week for all.
Yeah.
Just pretend like G has a new podcast and every episode is just a video of Sonic 06 or Forces or something.
Oh, this has someone's logo in it. Oh no, it's got a ton of text. It's got a ton of text. No, I'm not going to show that one.
All right.
That's too much. Let's put in this one. This one will do nicely. Go have that. I think this is actually early footage, but well, who cares?
But whatever. It's a good vessel.
It works. It's fine.
So really, oh, I see.
No, I actually really enjoyed this. As I already said before, you've got Sonic 06, and then you've got SRB2, and you put them both together, and what do you get? You get this lovely thing right here. You get two things that look completely different and don't match in the slightest, but it looks really nice.
360p then.
Nice.
I mean, better than 240p.
To be fair, to be fair, 360p. I mean, it did play on an Xbox 360, so
that's true. Yeah,
I hate you, Donnie. But you're
If
right.
you guys just unfocus your eyes a little bit, it'll look fine.
This is the native resolution.
Just turn down the RTX on your eyes. Turn it off for a second, you'll be fine.
Turn off your Retina display. And you're right.
Yes.
I don't know. I just really like. I've always enjoyed SLB2. I've enjoyed the progress of SLB2 being made, and I just like seeing this put into 06 as well, because it's an engine you would never expect to play something like this in. It's just very jarring, but it works so well.
I'm out of sponsors, so I got nothing to add at this point.
So you mean you only talk for sponsors? Wow.
I mean, I'm only here. I mean, listen. Yeah. Y'all
like
don't want.
money. Duh.
I mean, yeah, I like money. You know who else likes money? You do.
Everyone.
And you know what else I like to do with my money? Save it. With today's sponsor, honey.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
You gotta stop giving away free plugs.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
One of these days, we're gonna get the
levels again. Watch me go.
Here we go. Here comes the speed run.
This is the run, boys.
No, I did really enjoy this one. As I've said maybe twice now already. It's just nice to see something a bit different. And again, it is something a bit different. We see a lot, as I said, we see a lot of 06 hacks that tend to be, let's take 06 and improve it. This is, why don't we put something completely new in there instead?
We realise that 06 isn't worth saving. Let's try and do something different with it.
I mean, honestly,
Exactly.
yeah.
Okay.
So I should just port all the Sonic Unleashed levels into Sonic 06, and now we can truly call Sonic Adventure 3, and everybody can shut up about it.
Or why don't we do it the other way around? You put Sonic 06 levels into Generations.
I mean, they're doing that, aren't they?
Are they?
Sega did for one of them.
That's true. That's very true.
Okay. Before we go on to ties, one more. Most potential 2D PC judging. Sonic Hedgehog 2 Mania by a Chick McNuggy.
Hey! I really enjoyed this hack as well.
Yeah, the HD look of Emerald Hill Zone.
Which one was it?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Mania.
Honestly,
thank you.
we're gonna be demonetized when I say this, but 10 out of 10. We'll play this hack again.
That was funny.
Yeah, I really like, I grew up on Sonic 2. Like that is like my baby. I said it. And,
no, I agree with you.
And seeing this kind of gave me Sonic 2 HD vibes.
Very much so. The trees in the background very much remind me of Sonic 2 HD.
Yeah, the reflection of the water, the sprites, I love it. I love the idea of this, and I hope they continue to do this to the other levels, because it looked like Emerald Hill Zone was the only one that got touched up.
Yes.
Well, they didn't exactly touch a chemical plant, did they?
Someone confirmed that.
It's not final yet, but I think they are planning on doing.
They are, yeah.
So
doing more things. So
there's actually. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Donnie first.
I was gonna say, like, there's actually a funny story behind this, and it's something that happened, like, I think half a year ago or so, like a few months ago. But it's partly, I think I'm partly due to the fact that they got submitted into the contest in the first place. But it was a decision they made on their own. But like, I stumbled across this entry, like, I think summertime, when it was still like they were not necessarily just getting started on it, but they were like good ways in, and there was some footage of it, and they had gotten they were given their progress reports, and I saw this, and I told them, you guys should go ahead and submit this to the Sonic hacking contest. I really think they could win like a few trophies from this. Like it looks great. And they were like, no, I don't know about that. And
no,
I insist. Like, this could actually win trophies.
I think
that was the same thing.
Went funny at the NG.
I was going to say, did G's internet just go?
Something similar like that happened to me with Sonic Quantum for Sage. It looked beautiful, and the developers were like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Everybody, we need a wait.
Hold on a sec.
MegaGWolf died.
It went red.
Fucking, it was OBS crashing. If it's not one thing, it's another.
My,
The G stands for Gigabit Ethernet.
The G stands for go get better internet. Jesus.
I think in this
Christ.
case it was OBS being shit.
I'm actually gonna step away for. I'm actually gonna step away for a minute. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I might be back later though. I'm not
then.
sure yet, but I'm gonna definitely.
There, eat some.
Yeah,
food.
okay, fine. Not cool enough to eat dinner with us. Okay, All right, see you, Sam.
My story broke the chat in the stream. Mostly the
Yeah.
stream.
I'll be honest, I got to do something else as well, so I'll be back in 30 minutes or so.
Well, I'll probably be gone by then, so.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap up soon.
Oh, okay, then I'll just stick around for then. I thought we had a whole other hour.
If you wanna go, just go. I mean.
No, that's fine. I'm keeping this.
Remember, this is going on. Remember, this is also still going on Tails' channel, so it's still going on there. We are still streaming on there. So you know,
we're back. It should be back. No, fucking Christ!
I'm sticking around because
oh,
I'm
it
here
looks
for
like
entertainment.
Oh, we were.
No. Fuck! Damn it!
MegaGWolf.
No. OBS is a piece of shit sometimes.
I've never had this kind of problems with it.
Honestly, playing around with it just myself for some of the streaming things that I've done, it's a pain. Jesus, what the hell was that?
Fucking shit.
That was a siren at first.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that was my chair.
That was like a tortured dolphin, not a fucking chair.
It feels like nice knowing that Chicken McNugget's doubts about this winning anything in the hacking contest got
All right, we're live.
Oh,
I'm just in the stream to keep y'all funny because before I walked in, I was watching a little bit of the stream. Y'all are
And we're live again, yay!
We're live.
Yep. Well, we're
God
live on
damn
G
it.
again. We've been live on Tails Channel the entire time, but
yeah. Wait, so they can hear us?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, the voice chat is still going on Tails Challenge.
Yeah, I was
You
about to
goose.
say. You do realize.
You realize Ryan has been spying on us this
oh
whole
my
time,
God.
right?
No.
So that means I could have said something really, really hysterical. Dumb.
Yeah. Yes, you could have done.
Yes.
No, I'm just.
So anyway, we were talking about this.
Oh, they hurt the chair!
I think basically what it boils down to is that there is room in the world for like an upgraded kind of Sonic 2 in a Mania style. That's for sure.
Definitely. Absolutely, definitely.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like this hack is.
I probably also had my frustration with this garbage going on right now. I do apologize.
It's
if
all good.
If the rest of the games gonna look this pretty and play this like fairly well, it's gonna be great. I think some of the custom enemies gonna have to be done though.
Wait, chat said
right. I think that going forward, we probably will have a lot more custom stuff. It's just a matter of time. Like I got the custom title card, and the first thing I made was Sonic 2 recreation, and they ended up using that. So,
wait, chat's saying they missed my story.
Okay.
Oh no! What a shame.
Because of the stream going down.
Oh no! We'll have to leave that for next time.
Well, there's always next year.
No, that's mean. That's mean. I'm joking.
Okay.
Jeez.
Just for the sake of G's internet and all that, can we move on?
I mean,
let's just have Donnie's story first, because again, he was halfway through it. Let's finish that first, and then we'll move on. Okay?
Okay.
I didn't even put my comment. Okay.
Let Donnie say his piece.
Yeah.
He hasn't spoken hardly at all.
Yes, fair enough.
I'll try to hurry it up. Basically, like 3-4 months ago, I stumbled across this Sonic 2 Mania on Game Banana, and I went and spoke with the Chicken McNugget at the time. They were still in the works and making not necessarily demo, but finishing it up. And at one point, I said to them, "Hey, you should submit this to the Sonic Hacking Contest." And they were like, "I don't know about that." Like, I don't know if it would really like do anything. And I said, no, it's really good from what I'm seeing. And I'm speaking this not as a judge, but just as a judge, but like as someone who would actually enjoy this, playing this, like off time from judging. Like this is something that could win a few trophies. This has potential in standing out in the contest. And they're like, well, if if you put it that way, I guess I can give it a try and see, what happens. And they actually got a
Here we
few
are.
trophies. They actually got some trophies out of that. So I'm so happy for them right now.
Aww. It's a good story.
Yeah. No,
Honestly,
I
wholesome.
do like this. One thing I really like about this, just want to say, is what they've done with Wood Zone. I love it. I
Oh,
love
yeah,
what they did with
definitely.
Wood Zone on this. It's great. I love the recreations. Obviously, I love what they've done with Wood Zone.
To say the least, and I'm going to kind of sentiment or write off what Sam was saying is that also Sonic 2 is my child. For all that don't know, I do a lot of Sonic 2 beta research. So Sonic 2 is literally my favorite game. I think it's better than Sonic 3. Fuck Sonic 3. So that being said, I'm just saying.
Wow.
When I saw this hack, I was immediately like, all right, what's going on here? It did give me the Sonic 2 HD vibes, except it's not shit, unlike Sonic 2 HD. So
Wow.
I'm just going to put that out there. I did not like it. I thought it was overhyped, and I was like, dang. So this is what they made in like 12 years. Good job, I guess. So
there's a hell of a lot more history to it than just that. They took a lot less time than 12 years. Anyway, that's not the point of this.
Yeah, but like this was made, and honestly, it looks fun. There's a few little weirdness to it, but I mean, I like what they did. Like, for example, I like the Wood Zone. Emerald Hill Zone looks really good. Chemical Plant Zone is Chemical Plant Zone. So I mean, otherwise noted. I mean, I'm really excited. Chicken McNuggy, please. If you don't know my phone number yet, please give me a call because we should talk about Sonic 2 stuff.
There's going to be an encore version of these zones too, by the way.
Oh, is there?
That'll be interesting to see.
That's kind of hot.
According to their Game Banana page, that is, there's going to be encore versions of these.
I know nothing about games or bananas, so
yeah. Basically, give us more, please. We want more.
Yes.
Please,
yes,
just
more.
Give me more. That's all I want.
Yes.
Like I will give you every trophy next year if you make this really good.
And yes,
that's a super guarantee.
There's gonna be bosses added in too, by the way.
Of course.
Well, yeah. I mean, like,
anyway, let's move on because we're taking far too much time here. It's 10 to midnight here.
Yeah, we started I'm just gonna mention some tied entries. There's like one or two that we've not shown, but we are running out of time. So the most potential virtual judged was tied between Return of Shadow by Jonic RS and Sonic 2 Anniversary Edition by Sophie Dude. If you want to play this while I talk about the other ties, feel free, because this is actually a nice one.
Yeah, no, these both do have incredible potential. Both Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Anniversary Edition and Return of Shadow. As we said before, we've already talked about Return of Shadow. Sonic 2 Anniversary Edition. It's nice to see Sonic 2 given a little bit of sprucing up in the actual ROM itself. It's not a Mania hack, obviously. It's not a Mania mod. It's the actual game. They've taken the graphics. They've gone and tried to spruce them up a bit. It's lovely to see.
It doesn't have Xbox achievements though. So it sucks.
Well, that's a shame.
And Sonic 2 Anniversary Edition also tied for the best music.
Yes, the best audio, retro, and community got tied between Sonic 2 Anniversary Edition by Sophie Dude and Pantu for the Cat by Vada Pega.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a bit of Anniversary Edition.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Show it off, baby.
Most potential virtual community was tied between Return of Shadow and Pantu for the Cat.
Meow.
The best voted for Media Apparel, Virtual, Pantu for the Cat, Sonic Halloween by Cam Man S5, and Mighty and Vain Sonic 2 by Campbell Sonic. And for the best voted for Media Panel 3D was tied between Sonic Forces Reimagined Demo Deadline, Sonic Lost World by Another Blob, and Bob-omb Battlefield and SCDX by Veerfoil.
Yay!
So congratulations to all of those that got ties here.
And Deadline was by Another Blob.
Whenever we end up having, whenever Pantu the cat gets mentioned, we should just all meow and just that's our reactions.
Wow.
I mean, we could not.
Wow.
Yeah. I think we should.
Yeah.
That sounds like more reason to, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now we'll go on to the top 3 for each. So we'll do retro first.
You want to do community or judged first?
Doing community, then we'll do judged.
Okay.
So community, third place, Sonic Hedgehog 2 Anniversary. Second place, Return of Shadow. And first place was Pantu the Cat.
Yay!
No! Okay.
Congratulations, Vada, for getting first place retro community trophy.
I know.
For 3D, third place was Sonic 06 Green Flower Zone.
Fair enough.
Second was Legacy of Solaris. And first was Dash Adventure 2.
Yay! Congratulations.
Okay. So for 2D PC, third was Unnamed Mania mod. Second was Mania 2020. And first was Sonic MegaMix Mania.
Boom.
And now for the overall from the community, third Mania 2020. Second was
You jumped into this very quickly. It's like you're trying to rush through at this point.
Yeah, I don't want G's internet to like die.
Don't worry about that at this point. I'm sorry, if you're trying to rush through these are the winners here. We need to focus on them.
Yeah, okay, so we'll start again from the overall. So first place was Amy Mania. The second is Pantu for the Cat.
How?
And first, the overall winner by the community is
drum roll.
Sonic MegaMix Mania.
Hey!
No!
You mean Megamix won a contest? That's never happened.
No, it's
honestly?
outstanding.
Wow.
Okay.
Jesus.
So now for the judge.
No, before we do this, congratulations to all three of you. Seriously. They were all absolutely. No, this was the community. These were the community overall ones.
Yes.
So the community voted for these.
So you got all the plebes to vote for you, but will you judges to vote? That's the true
now it's the true VIP ones right here.
Oh, I see.
We won't go for the judge ones that are some joint winners.
So, let's start with the judges retro ones.
Judges retro.
Here we go.
This is Sonic 2 Anniversary.
For what?
Okay.
Retro judge.
Spanner, do you want me to read them? Because I think you're being a bit quiet on here. I'm not sure how quiet you're being.
I've had him at 200%. Please help.
Okay. Let me do a little bit of reading. Why not? I've been here. Let me do a little bit of reading, Spanner. Why not? Give your voice a little bit of a rest here. So, for the judged trophies for retro, these are the retro overall trophies. In third place, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Anniversary Edition by Sophie Dude. In second place, we have Return of Shadow by Joe Nick. And in first place for retro, we have Pantu for the Cat Extended Edition by Vardapega. Congratulations.
Meow.
Now for the 3D category.
Okay.
In third place, we have Sonic 06 Legacy of Solaris by Jotaro Powered. In second place, we have Dash Adventure 2 by Arrow Incarnated.
Yeah, Arrow.
Yep.
Good stuff. Good man.
And in first place for the 3D category, we have Sonic 06 Green Flower Zone by NuxFan24.
Nice.
Congratulations.
This got loud.
It's no use.
Perfect.
My hands hurt just from hearing that.
You need
right?
to clap a bit differently. It'll be
Keep
perfect.
your pimp hand strong, Donnie.
Right. In the 2D PC category, we have in joint third place.
Joint third.
We have Emi Mania 2020 by Troop Sushi and Codename Gamma, and Unnamed Mania mod by Cyber 1204. Both joint third place.
Oh wait, y'all didn't have like a tiebreaker on that one?
Mm-hmm.
So that is what I'm not a judge. Anyways, continue.
We can talk about that another time.
In second place for the 2D PC category, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Mania by a Chick McNuggy.
Yo!
Hey, nice.
And in first place for the 2D PC category, we have Sonic MegaMix Mania by MegaMix Mania Team.
Yay!
Oh. And finally, for the overall winners
of the judge
trophies, of course. In joint second place, we have Sonic MegaMix Mania and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Mania in joint second place.
Oh,
yep.
Well, I mean, if we have to share,
you'll have to this time.
And the overall winner, according to the judges of the entire contest, is Pantu for the Cat by Vada Pega. Vada is the overall winner of this year's hacking contest by the judges.
Everybody claps in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Now you see this is the one thing that I think a lot of people didn't realize about the contest. For the first, second, and third trophies, it runs on like a score system. So if you vote an entry for first place, it got 3 points. For second, it got 2, and for third, it got 1. So this was why you couldn't vote for like the same one for first, second, and third place. It was literally run on a point system like this. And overall, the judges think that Pantu for the Cat gets the most points.
Yeah.
Honestly, is the stream now sponsored by Meow Mix?
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Wow.
seeing as how all the meowing has attracted my cat over here, I guess so.
There we go.
My cats are still sleeping here.
9 out of 10 cats agree with the judges.
I'm serious. My cat actually did come over here and wonder what the hell was going on.
I'm just saying, this is the first time in a while that so this is an exciting time to be alive.
Now, something to say here. Even though these are the ones that were judged the best and the ones that were judged the best by the community, does not put a snub on any of the other entries. There were some very, very good entries this year that might not have won a trophy, but they should still be played.
Absolutely, and I think plus also to mention is like we really could have added more trophies than similar hacks would have won.
Mm-hmm, exactly. I mean, there are definitely some entries here that definitely should get notable mentions if we were going to do notable mentions. But I would say outright, play every single entry this year. It was wonderful.
Yeah,
it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly,
the quality this year has actually gone up in terms of the entries that got through.
Yeah,
also,
because we do need to mention, there's a quality control. The shredder ate a lot.
The shredder might have ate quite a few and did push a number again to Expo, but even with that, there was still a hell of a lot of good entries that did not need any moderation whatsoever.
Yeah, it was one of the more interesting years to me, at least. There was a few other years in the past who were really interesting, but this one I think was quite interesting too. I enjoyed being a part of this a lot.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, next year we'll make some changes. There's already a few ideas coming up.
Yes, please do the evaluation form. We want to know. We want to know what changes, what we can do better, and hopefully next year, with everything going on, it won't be rushed, and we'll be able to get things done properly, even better than this year.
And obviously, you can pick when you would ideally want the contest week to be. If it's October, we'll not do it during Halloween or during a time clock change because that wrecked everything.
That completely ruined everything.
And hopefully next time we do the results show, it'll be less of a delay because this one, we've usually been okay with the results shows. It's just this one just went a little off the rails a little time. But it's nobody's real fault.
The results show going off the rails, that's never happened before.
Oh.
You know what? You know what really gets my goat
this
about
happens
that?
every year.
Is that I feel like had the result show gone on how long it usually does, that would have been before my first net explosion, so it would have worked.
No.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have the greatness.
But the whole point of this is all the things going wrong. That's the part of the result.
That's
show.
true.
Has
That is
been.
true.
Yeah.
Since when does the hacking contest know?
I'll put it this
Die
way.
in the
I'll
last
put it this
second?
way. I'll say the sites worked. Something had to break.
Yeah,
That's true. Why
That
did it
is
have to be
true.
me?
Well,
this
you
less damage
remember.
is done when she breaks than the entire contest.
Well, one plus side about me organizing the winners list was that I was able to organize it also for Sonic Stadium's article on the winners, and you can now go to sonicstadium.org and see all the entire list of winners.
Multitasking.
That was really quick, Donnie. Are you saying you have inside information?
Nice. That means I can
Yes.
post the virtual SSRG threads quickly then.
Hey.
No.
But yeah, what I'd just like to say before we go, obviously there will be a contest next year. If you do want to work on something, you'll start working on something. Don't leave it till last minute.
No, do leave it to the last minute. We want to see the quickest entries possible.
I mean, honestly, we do say, right? Was it get ready, procrastinate? So like, kind of same.
You keep
Launch
cutting
now.
out. You keep cutting out.
Yeah.
All I know is that it has been a long week, and I've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's a long,
Something's
a long
illegal.
few weeks.
It's been fun as always, but now it's time to rest.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can finally
please
go
let
to
me
sleep.
rest.
Yay.
Honda's
It's
over, go
only like
home.
2 a.m. It's only like 2 a.m. here, so that's fun.
Vad isn't online, so he can't say something.
Oh,
Yeah, he doesn't know yet. Everybody's like in the chat in the server, like, "Hey, you won," and he isn't responding. So I guess he died.
So everyone, when he comes around, remember to spam him.
Yes.
Go
Make that
yell at,
announcement.
Vada. Go like, yeah, for him.
Meow.
But yeah, we had a lot of good entries this year, and also the evaluations will come out in the next few days. So you can find out what the judges said.
Yes.
But is there anything else people want to say?
It's been great. Wow. It's been a great time, and I look forward to seeing everyone next year.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
Hopefully, it'll be less of a shit show in terms of the year next.
No, of course
can I
not.
say something?
It's the hacking contest. Of course, it'll be a shit show.
I just want to apologize for me having to cancel my Thursday and Friday streams because of the tropical storm that.
How dare you not be able to control nature? I think it's terrible.
Yeah.
And
honestly,
apologies as well for dealing with the taking so long with the winners list, getting it organized.
That's also on me because I could have organized it very quickly if I was around. I was out. I had a prior engagement. Otherwise, we would have got this list a lot quicker.
And we also could have broken some ties.
Well, ties do happen naturally on things as well.
I know I wasn't really perfect with handling doing my hacking contest duties this past week, so I do hope everyone was.
Shit happens.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
So I would like to say we know this year we had just joining us, and I think she did pretty good on the coverage this year. So I'm very happy with that, and hopefully we can get some new streamers to join us next year.
Oh, definitely. That's something I completely forgot to mention. All the streamers and all the
it was definitely nice
team,
having
wonderful.
a more diverse view on the hacks and not just a bunch of dudes.
I mean,
wow.
Come on.
I mean, if we find more female Sonic streamers, we'll definitely add them in.
Honestly, it's branching out in general has been great.
Yeah.
I know Sanosu would prefer a certain dog VTuber to be in the contest week, but I don't.
I don't think we would, and
never.
I literally mentioned that I watched them once, and of course now you're going to obsess about it.
You do know I have a face rig with Naomi. I'm technically a VTuber.
Okay.
I have a suggestion of a streamer. Okay, there's this guy. He's called MegaGWolf.
Oh my god.
We could bring him here for next year.
Yeah, we're all about up and comers.
Yeah.
How about that RHS? You know that.
I mean,
who wants RHS?
Jokingly, the Chaos Spirit said she asked if she wanted to stream this year, so I'll ask her next time. Maybe she'll hang out with us again.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's wrap up because it's gone
Okay.
midnight.
One thing that I would like to see maybe is maybe a Latin restream. I think on my analytics, Latin America has like a lot of views for at least my channel. I'm just wondering where they are.
Brazil.
Yeah.
You're going
Brazil.
Okay. But yeah, we'll look into things. But yeah.
Thank you all for joining us, everyone in the audience.
The results will be on SHC.zone soon.
Goodbye.
Yeehaw.
And have a good time. Have a good evening,
And
everyone.
thank you,
Don't
everyone.
die.
Thank you, everyone. I'm just gonna let the auto host do whatever because there's no one specific. So, yay, auto host. Okay, thank you all for watching, and sorry for the shit show that was my internet. Stop and stream in 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye. See you next year.
Bye.
Oh god.
And we're done.
Now the question.
Honestly.